everybody, and welcome. I did double check this time that my microphone is on. Let me see it. Yes, it is. Good evening, everybody. Hello there to Left Hand Channel. Good evening, sir. We do have Eddie Coffin. Hello, sir. And also see Krupek joined us. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Hemelig Brooker Navan. Good evening. Howdy. How do you do, sir? Good evening. Sick Globe. Hello, sir. And yes, I will have to take a look a little bit closer to Age of Wonders. I'm not so convinced it actually can be a leak from the images that I have seen, but I guess, you know, anything can be a leak these days. Natro, good evening, sir, and welcome. I do see scrolling up. Let me see. Tito's picked up that first promotion. Thank you so much, sir. And of course, big shout out to the man Tito's. Welcome to the channel. Coming to the game here, we do have to see how this is gonna evolve here. It looks like they have a choice between Pangea, Standard Regis, and Primordial. We will need to see Pangea. Ooh, this is it, guys. We got some action. Tithub already calling them out for not actually having the courage to pick up Primordial. It is what it is. Kurt, hello there, sir. Good evening. What's up? It's all good, man. We're started up the schedule over here, and I do hope we're gonna have quite an amazing action between these two French teams. Remember, these guys are coming from the Civ6 squadrons. Some of them, I should say, Chasse, Peche, Battleships, did go up in the Division 1 and then drop down to Division 2 between two seasons. And we do need to see how they're gonna fare tonight. A lot of people are thinking, well, CWC Wildcard is the easy way in. Well, it's not actually. They are fighting for each slot over here, and they're gonna need to fight a lot for each of these wins. Let's actually see how this is gonna evolve. Taking a look also at the bans here, we do have Maya immediately taken out from their options. I do want to put up on the screen really quickly the map. Pangea, Standard Regis, SR is gonna be available here. We do have also Chandra Gupta taken out as the second option, and it does seem like the players are starting to take more into account Chandra Gupta as a very powerful nation, especially on the Pangea map. Oh, those battles, man, amazing. I have to say, I was watching I was reading a tweet from Bustios a few days ago, I think a week ago, when he was saying, oh, you know, all of the people that picking Chandra Gupta are not good, man. Are not good. And I was like, yeah, you say that, bro. You say that when you see like 10 Varus coming at you with a general. Yeah, definitely you feel like saying that. Yeah, it's quite nasty, man, quite nasty. We do have Mali also taken out in the third one, and it looks like 3 more choices to go until they're gonna figure out who they want to pick. We do have on one side TimeToThrow, Tithub, Batoudoo, and a Biscuit showing up for Chasse, Peche, and Battleships. And then on the other side we do have SunBro, CaptainMorgane, Aleks, and LDK showing up for La Steak Company. The team has been acquiring a lot of experience in the past 6 months. So they have been playing in the CPL Premier League, in the Civ6 squadrons. They have tried to join any and every competition they could, so they could actually get fast on track, so they can be in the first division, so they can be trading punches with the best of them. Now we're gonna need to see how they're gonna evolve, and if they do manage to snatch that slot, one of the slots in the CWC, there still is quite a bit of ways to go, and of course the results will talk for themselves. Civ Australia definitely showing up there as a very, very strong competitor. La Steak Company, Chasse, Peche, Battleships, very strong. Veteran Takimli is also starting to rise up through the ranks, and oh man, we're gonna need to see how this is gonna evolve. Who are the most banned on Pangea? I would say immediately Zulu would be the most banned on Pangea, but as you can see here, Maya is starting to pick up more of these bans. Scotland got taken out in the 4th one. It looks like Hungary is also picking up a ban here as the 5th choice, and we got one more choice to go for them to pick one of these civilizations to be banned. We're now in the phase that they have to ban civilizations. They're gonna get 4 picks afterwards, and as you know, when it comes to this first pick, it does kind of set the tone for the game. I do have to mention there were quite a few discussions about how the first pick actually lost a lot of its importance, because if you do get the second pick, you can actually pick two civilizations one after the other, and since there are so many civilizations, good civilizations with powerful abilities right now, the players are having a hard time actually picking one that will be the best out of those. And of course it is much easier to pick two, which are gonna be great. Mali is almost always banned. Yes, Mali is indeed almost always banned, and we do need to see the first picks coming up here. Mubande showing up as the 6-1, and another one of those very nasty civilizations, very powerful. It looks like yes, it catches so many bans throughout the games. Now it looks like they're also running down the clock, thinking of how they're gonna play this Victoria Age of Steam. Wait, are we gonna see another record-breaking civilization here? Our game? Are we gonna see one of those 1500? Let's go for 2000 this time. You know, it's well. I gotta say, this is Pangea. This is not Highlands. It's gonna be a lot tougher for Age of Steam to get everything going, and especially get to those amazing numbers. We're gonna need to wait and see how the situation will evolve, what kind of neighbors, allies, opponents he's gonna get, if there's gonna be any kind of pokey on the seats, or you know, he's just gonna have free simming. LDK will need to follow this choice up with one of his own civilizations, and it looks like he is gonna go for Philip II. I'm actually quite surprised we do have the first picks as naval civilizations over here. I would have definitely thought they're gonna go for more land here, especially on the Pangea. Yes, I know it's standard regions. You do get some choke points to hide behind. You do get quite a bit of land to cross to actually get to your opponents, but not that much. So we're gonna need to see how the players will try to use their abilities to get to their opponents and smash those cities. Tithub looks like he's gonna have the second choice from CPB, from Chasse, Peche Battleships, while Aleks did pick up Cyrus. It looks like Persia is starting to come up more and more in the players' preferences, which I like. There's actually a lot of discussions that the Immortals are actually too strong right now. We've seen them yesterday, and they didn't, I mean, they were strong, don't get me wrong, they were strong, but they didn't appear as strong as advertised. We do have also Cree being picked up here, and I gotta point out it feels like at the moment they did go for a bit more simming rather than warring here. Yes, Cree does get those internal trade routes. It can do a lot of production, not to mention the gold. We do need to see if he's gonna also have the teeth to actually chew through his opponent's units. Now, looking at the other options here, we do have the next active ban phase started up, and there are gonna be 4 more choices for the players to go for. So they can finish this roster up. Isn't Pangea perfect for Russia and Canada? Not so much, I would say. Actually, I think Highlands is the perfect map for Russia and Canada. And on Pangea, you do get sometimes a little bit too few tundra tiles to actually develop, and as you've seen yesterday, you kind of get caught up between mountains and maybe an opponent civilization trying to go at you and so on. It's not always ideal, but yes, you might get lucky, you might get a lot of tundra, you might do very well, you might be free simming. So those are yes, some choices, even though the players don't really like to play the casino style. The Bear Bender, good evening, sir. Also, Super Pakret, hello there, sir, and welcome. We do have 2 more civilizations picked up here as a ban. It looks like Russia got taken out. Yeah, they don't want to handle that. Okay, sure. Gold got taken out. No more production available from an early stage for them. And we do have Mapuche picking up a 9th ban. You know what? I'm thinking how and why we don't actually have something like Macedon being picked up. How and why we don't have some Genghis Khan action over here with those unique units. Like, come on, man, where did that happen? We do have Gorgo also taken out as the 10th one. Yes, Gorgo can do quite a bit of damage, but it does require a bit of skill and, of course, time to get everything rolling. We've seen Gorgo manage to do quite a bit of defense in the culture defense as well. Now that they did finish with the 10 bans, they're gonna go for the picks here. Vis Electra, good evening, sir. And yes, indeed, we do have Cyrus is meta again. Let's go. Also, to left hand channel, they are reading our chat. Well, I hope not, actually. Eddie Coffin calling out the unusual bans. Wait, if they come on, like Macedon, Genghis Khan, no, Kublai China, maybe. I mean, there are so many good civilizations here with the bonuses on their side. Maybe some Egyptian strategies here. No. Okay. Oh. Wait a second. Did you actually pick Abraham Lincoln? Whoa. Well, okay, I can go with that. It does get the 100% production to industrial zones and aqueduct districts. Okay, sure. Industrial zones will give the +2 amenities and +3 per loyalty. Plantations give -2 loyalty per turn. Receive a free melee unit after completing an industrial zone and their buildings. Now, we're gonna need to see how this is gonna evolve. And just like To The Fans channel is calling out, where is Shaka? We need Shaka. Yeah, I hope we will see some battleships tonight. I hope so too. And I gotta point out, since it's in the name of the team, they have to do them, right? They have to get at least one somewhere over there. USA, Heineck Dave calling it out in the chat over here. Yeah, we're gonna need to see Abraham Lincoln do what he needs to be doing on the map here. I gotta point out also, Gran Colombia is available for the players. Batoudoo is gonna go for Tamar. And again, we do see Tamar, Georgian leader, coming up for the players' preferences with the Tsikyes, with the Kefsurs, with its ability to hold those city-states. That's gonna be quite something. Now we're gonna need to see if the players will manage to get everything they want over here on their side. I gotta point out, it doesn't look like they have a problem with gold. Victoria and Poundmaker being on the same team is not a problem. Tamar will go holy side, so again, not gonna make the gold. And then Biscuit is gonna go for the casino. Wilfred Laurier coming up here as the Canadian leader with the Mounties, with the hockey rings. It does benefit from the extra food in the tundra and of course some farming opportunities there. And we do need to see if the Canadian leader will actually manage to do a lot. Now, what is Tamar good for? Why is she so frequently picked? She's not that good, to be honest. The Selector is calling it out. I gotta point, well, Tamar is good, very good at first of all, defending. The early stage of the game, it's quite hard to actually push through the Tsikyes. They do benefit from an extra strength. They are 145 strength versus 75 as the normal wall. They also give faith and tourism, which is amazing. It does get to more easily chain those golden ages, which is good. Then on the other side, you do have Tamar with an ability to double the number of envoys it puts into a city-state after it converts that city-state to its own religion. And you can use that with totally forgot the name, by the way. There's a belief in the religion. You can use that with the religion to spread your religion pressure into a city-state with the envoys. Papal primacy, there we go. Thank you so much, Kurt. Papal primacy over there for Tamar. Now, we've seen players actually try to go for papal primacy. We've seen players try to avoid papal primacy and try to get something else because they were asked by the team. So there are multiple things that could happen over here. My main worry here is we got on the other side Philip II. Philip II does get an extra +5 against civilizations that are with another religion than his own, and if they do manage to get next to each other, that is gonna be a recipe for disaster over there for anybody benefiting from another religion. Now we're gonna need to see if Tamar is actually gonna spawn there. They do have 2 remap options for them, and I do want to put it up on the screen here. Put up the prediction over here. How many remaps? 0, 1, 2. Submission period 5 minutes. Let's go, boys, for your chance to get some more points on your side over here. What's gonna happen? We don't know. Nerf Spain to +3. They nerf Spain to +3. So I mean, still +3. It's still added bonus, right, against civilization. So it's it works out. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Spain, a +3 combat strength due to religion. Oh, that was the. I see, I see. I didn't understand immediately what it referred to, but I guess you know, some people call it differently. So it's plus from +5, you get it to +3. Got it. Thank you. That is a weird draft. Well, it's a different draft, I gotta say. Not sure it's a weird one, but it's a different one. And I, for one, would really like to see something different, so I'm all for it. Some interesting picks for sure, indeed. Well, we do have the splash screen here, the loading screen until we're gonna see the game. And we do need to see how the players will spawn. It's very important to actually see where they end up on the map, what kind of available choices they have to trade with each other, to war each other, to help each other. There's so many things that we should take into account. Now, who's gonna secure science victory here? Wow, okay, calling out the long game. Okay, I see, I see. I mean, it's all good, it's all good. Hopefully, oh, what is this Peche? Wait, guys, okay. I gotta ask, because you see the map, right? Is this a horse or is this a pony? Or is this a unicorn without the horn? Because, you know, like it's white. Or what? Is this a horse? Or is this a pony? What is it? What is it? Good evening, Andiro. Hello there, sir, and welcome. It's a pony. We got the pony map. Yeah, I mean, that definitely sounds, how to say, a lot funnier than saying horse. It's a horse. Dinosaur? Wait, is it? I mean, you can call it a dinosaur, but where are they? His tiny hands over there, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex over there, you know, like. So much water is for the Pangea. It's a donkey. Oh, to the donkey, to the donkey. TimeToThrow is going to spawn on the coast here on the west side. Looks like he is going to get some bananas for the extra food. He does have turtles here in the south on the coast. And by the looks of it, he is going to get quite a bit of coast to settle to the northwest. I feel a sneeze incoming. I'm sorry. Oh my god, no. It's a seahorse, but horizontal. Yeah, that also makes sense. Hello, strategics, bro. Yeah, we do have coal in the capital. We got iron, we got horses. Yeah, he's benefiting from a lot of them. Now, I don't see niter though. Where is niter? Oh, there is niter over there. Oh my god, he has all of them. Okay. Aluminium, maybe? We don't see aluminium. Anyway, we do have him to the southeast with Georgia, and by the looks of it, they are allied. Georgia can actually set up on the coast some cities, so they can trade cap to cap. This is going to be important for also them to talk about how they want to split this land up. Maybe England will want a few more cities. England does need a lot of cities. You want to give England as many cities as possible to get that production going. Now, taking a look at the Tamar, doesn't look like he's going to have very strong campuses, which is kind of meh. He does have some mountains to the southeast where he could put a +4 holy site over there, maybe a +2. Maybe a +3 next to the horsey, but I don't actually see him with a lot of good faith generation. Good thing is there's some light at the end of the tunnel, guys. We do have tickets for him available, and he's gonna get the gold, how to say, he's gonna get that faith with them. And now we're gonna need to see also what his available choices are in the beginning of the game. We do have him with the freshwater to the south and to the north. Looks like he's gonna need to travel quite a bit to actually go to the west side over here to get on the coast and set up those coastal trade routes. I'm pretty sure internals are gonna be the name of the game here for both of them. He did settle on a culture tile, and moving forward to the northeast, we do have Tithub with Canada. He's also on the same team over here. We got, man, I gotta say, I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a moment over here and put the team labels on the screen, because otherwise I definitely will forget. Yesterday I totally forgot, like I realized at the end of the game it was way too late. CPB on the right side, we do have on the left side LSC, Last State Company, and there we go. Prediction, we got a prediction going. Yes, yes, yes. Also, let's see how Otto is playing this out. Turn 8, yeah, they're asking for the remap when it is. Turn 10 or turn 8, it's turn 8. We do have Otto with a decent amount of tundra to develop. It does look like he's going to benefit from some geothermals. Continent split on his east side, and I do see a lot of fresh water for him to develop here. He has on the southeast Java on the 7th. Aleks, played by Aleks, which is going to try to do some pokey here against Ottawa. Now we do need to see if Aleks is gonna have rivers. He does actually, south, north, west. He has quite a few rivers, and since this is locked, by the way, he can't. They can't actually go through the coast. They will. He will be safe to settle the coast on the west. Wait. Whoa. We actually missed one, guys. Civ6 over here, the 4th civilization from CPB actually settled on the west side. Oh man, I don't like this. I'm very sad about this, by the way. I'm very sad about Civ6. He does have 2 of these Peches, 3 possible in the capital, but unfortunately for him, he doesn't have a lot of land to develop. He's probably gonna need to go coastal here, which is, I mean, I guess you can do it with Cree, it's just not ideal. You want to go commercials more than everything else. And yes, all of this coast is probably gonna try to be settled by him. He has some coast to the north side. Just the amount of land over here is split up, totally skewed between the two teams. We got the CPB on like a third of the map, and then we got LSC on the other 2/3. It feels like there's a definite advantage over here. We do have Pasacade coming up next by CaptainMorgane, ruled by CaptainMorgane. We do have him with a decent amount of mountains to the north, a lot of land spacing to the west, to the east, to the south, a few cities to the north. Doesn't really need to ask that many questions about Khmer over here, and has Gobustan to develop on. I gotta say, he doesn't have that much food next to. I guess the marshals could give him some, and of course coupling that with the production of Gobustan might make it worth. That extra culture is cute. Nice. Powerpuff Girls. Now we do have another setter coming up from him. We're turn 7, so let's take a look at Spain. Continent split for Spain. Yeah, quite a few fertiles. He's going for the early builder, and he's gonna get the fish tile improved. It looks like he did ask his teammates for a scout here, and he is gonna pop one of those huts. I don't know, maybe he's gonna get the relic. Why not? You know, free pantheon, it's a good pantheon. We got him with a settler coming up in 3, and it does seem like he's gonna have quite a few mountains over here spanning to the north, with a decent amount of fresh water on the coast as well from those rivers. One northern eastern city, another one over here on the nighter tile. I gotta say, I don't really like the production here, but you know, you do what you can do. Maybe he's gonna snatch up that God of the Sea and get some production coast from the coastal resources. Now we got one more civilization to take. Oh my god, LDK. Zangi Dangxia next to him, very far away from his opponents. He's gonna have this for probably the merchants, and that's about it, because he doesn't need those generals, definitely in this case. You put 500 on no remaps, feels like a bad idea, right? I mean, we didn't know about Cree, man. Cree over here just got, I don't know, pushed back into a corner. Batoudoo, I don't know what happened with him. Now, we do have the first holy set also on the map here, from Khmer probably. Let me actually take a look. Yeah, Khmer put it down. And there we have it. We got the remap vote started up. It's closed indeed. It's the production. I don't see it. I think it was only 5 minutes. Also with KO. Hello there, sir. Good evening. Mekonzilla. Hello. Good evening, sir. East versus West it is. And I do have to ask, is actually CPB gonna want these spawns? Are they gonna try to play these spawns? Or are they gonna try to go for another one? Definitely with that Canadian spawn, I would say they have something in their mind. The Age of Steam doesn't have a bad spawn either, but then Tamar and Cree will need to figure out how to split those cities so they make everything work. Also, Rafifi is saying it's sad to think that is a civilization that can have good campus and holy site without mountain, and nobody think about, well, I guess Maya was banned. Yeah, Maya was banned, and Korea was banned. So, well, I guess nobody picked Korea, actually. It wasn't banned, they just didn't pick it. Yeah, we do have a remap. We got a remap, guys. First remap in the game. It looks like they did choose to go for a remap here, and we're gonna need to wait for the loading screen so we can take a look at the next spawns. Oh, I see. I'm getting pinged again. Polo made a big announcement. Wait. Okay, big announcement. What is that? Oh. I was talking about Brazil. It's a very versatile civilization. Yeah, Brazil is also very, very good. We have seen it being picked, but not a lot. I gotta say, not a lot. I would like to see Brazil a little bit more in the games over here. I guess it's more of a player preference type of things than actually the civilization bonuses. The players, when they think, oh, but I can't chop, bro, I can't do that, and I can't do that, because, you know, with Brazil, you don't really get to chop. You actually need to keep those rainforest tiles as much as possible. Well, which does actually make Machu Picchu? No, not Machu Picchu. Chichen Itza, amazing. So, you know, later on in the game, maybe you get to see that. Wait, what is this? Okay, time to name the map. Time to name the map, guys. What is this map looking like? I see something on his back with like hands in the air over there and the feet coming around. I don't know exactly what it is. It looks like it has a beak if I'm looking from it upside down. Isn't it bad and you don't get to chop? Yeah, a lot of players think it's kind of bad that you don't get to chop. Chopping does give you a lot of tempo at the beginning of the game. You gotta be careful exactly what to chop and when to chop, but most of the time it does give you a lot of advantages. It is Casper the pig ghost? Wait, Casper, I don't think it was a pig. Why do my boy Casper like that, man? I was watching it when I was little, man. Daniel Dingo, good evening, sir. Also, CC Pyro, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Luiso FK, hello there, sir. Wander South, wait, there's a Wander South? Where is a Wander South? Wander South. There's a Wander South. I got an information here, but there is no Wander South. No! A map looks like something from Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Yeah. A new art, Casper plus pig. Maybe we can try doing some AI stuff over there. Then you dingo, if you want, definitely do something and I'm gonna share it. You can use on Discord, I do believe you can use one of the bots, just /imagine, and boom, you're gonna get the image. It's amazing, by the way, what what you can do right now with those AI image generators. It looks like Rudy the racing pig. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Is there somebody on the western coast? It doesn't look like. We do have Spain in the north side, and he does have a continent split to the northeast. Looks like he's also gonna get this double continent split to beef up his traders. We do have Mount Vesuvius to the east side here, and in the capital he does have a choice to actually move on the 2-2 stone tile on the west side without losing that much. He does have a 2-2 deer tile to work, and then he's gonna go for the stone tile, and we're gonna need to see if he is actually gonna choose that. He's probably gonna want the fresh water, even though with naval civilizations you can still get it with the lighthouses anyway. Get that housing with the lighthouses. And it's a camel shark. Oh, I see. Forking Knight, also good evening, sir. I think I missed that. Now, Hunde Priester, hello there, sir. Horse on its back with feet in the air. Feet, I guess you wanted to say, in the air. Bottom right, you see the two eyes. Oh, but that's like a very tiny nose for a horse over here. I gotta say, it looks like a kind of a tiny nose. That stone circle is I've ever seen one. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, there are actually quite a few stone tiles here to develop. He has some mountains in the southeast that he could go for, and of course we're gonna need to see where his next cities will be appearing. Looking at the south over here, he's gonna be a decent ways away from Khmer. That is his ally, and coastal trade routes are not probably gonna be his first choice here. Aleks he did move for a 2-2 base, and he's gonna have multiple other stone tiles next to him. Looks like a lot of rivers for him to develop his cities. Not a lot of mountains though. He does have some rainforest to get some extra adjacency towards those campuses, but like we just talked, I'm pretty sure he's gonna wanna chop those. We do have a scout coming up in 3, and by the looks of it, on the east side here, we do have Tamar. Okay, Tamar front line. Why not? With oh my god. Oh, guys. This is happening. We got Spain next to Tamar. He's gonna get the +3 over his opponent. I'm actually very curious if Tamar is gonna want a religion here, or is he gonna be like, you know what, bro? I can stay away. I can live without a religion. Can you live without a religion? I'm just gonna get my walls. And the Vesuvius to the north, yeah. We do have Georgia over here with the ability to actually get his 2-2 base. Looks like he's gonna have multiple 2-2s around him. He does have to the southeast over here another 2-2 tile to go for, and those are gonna be next to the mountains. And by the looks of it, he's not gonna be that far away from Spain. And now, if I do look at this properly, the Kefsur will do a little bit earlier damage against Spain. Then Spain will get his conquistadors, which is gonna be nice if we take a look at the timings here. If we can actually see something as an early war from Tbilisi, we might actually see those Kefsurs try to go through the Madrid defense and take some cities away from him. On the east side, we do have also England. They are allies. He is an ally with Tamar, so he doesn't need to worry about his east side. He's going to focus everything on the west. Nothing south here. He can just back settle while he's warning, and I do see a good second settle over there on the honey tile. Same problem again for Tbilisi. He doesn't have actually that much faith adjacency from his possible mountains here, so he's gonna have a very weak camp, very weak holy sites. Not the ideal thing. Now we do have Age of Steam here, London, getting his settler up. He's working a 3-2-1 wine tile for some extra gold. Unfortunately, oh my god, these geothermals and the mountains and the lake is blocking him from getting a very powerful campus here. Has some reef tiles in the coast, and I do see he can put cities to the north and to the northeast, going towards Mohenjo-Daro. He does have also a river to the south, some lakes to put those cities in. Not bad to actually get those Royal Navy dockyards to work for him. Let's see Cree. Oh, this is finally we get Cree with all of those bonuses. Look at this, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 5 and a 6, guys. 6 bonuses in the capital. Oh my god, he's gonna be booming. Can you imagine 6 gold trade routes from the relative beginning of the game with 6 more food for each city? Wow, that's gonna be impressive. Also, Flying Toilet, good evening sir and welcome. Lincoln Gamer it is. Yeah, we do have Lincoln again spawning on the eastern coast here. We're gonna need to go and take a look at his spawn here. We do have Pasakara actually with a lot of gold, diamond tiles to the northeast. Looks like he's gonna get a 3-2 banana to work to grow his cities much faster, and we do need to see him putting his cities on the west and the north. He can actually go south without that many worries, but I gotta point out Cree over here might be on the wrong end of those immortals. We do need to see also Lincoln. He's between so many mountains, has dice tiles over there to work for an early Pantheon, a 2-2 base, and possible settle on Mount Kilimanjaro to the north, which already started exploding, but it did not actually give production. It just went for some extra food. Canadian spawn, well, he does already have a 3-3-2 deer tile. He's gonna get to improve 2 more, and I do see he's getting his settler up. Not a lot of fresh water here. He's probably gonna stay coastal, which is gonna put him in danger of actually getting attacked by Philip II a bit of later in the game. Now we do need to see how this is gonna evolve. They have 1 more remap token left. Okay guys, now this is the choice. This is the moment. The stream chat needs to come alive and say yes, yay, or nay. for this remap. What are they gonna choose? It does look like immediately CPP did say, okay, I mean, we used our remap token, we're not gonna use another one, so it's all good. You can have your choice now. We made ours, so it is now all in your borders, all in your on your side. It does look like also Last Day Company is thinking quite a bit about this, if they want to do this or not. They have 7 more seconds to go until, and they're choosing it is an A. It is an A, guys. We got this going. This is the map. The horse on its back is gonna be the map chosen for tonight. Looks like we're gonna have quite a bit of action. Oh my god, the Cree spawn, bro. The Cree spawn. I gotta say, this Cree spawn, I can't wait to see all of those trade routes booming here. This is gonna be amazing for him. He is, I gotta say, he's also gonna have planes over here, so he can get that extra protection from his heals. Doesn't need to worry about food at all. He has Modrorim on the west side. Oh my god, looking at this spawn is making me play the game, man. Let's see, how's the appeal on whom? On Ottawa? Not bad. It's okay, ish. Later on, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna put a forest on every tile and he's gonna get the appeal. It's fine. You know, that's just how Canada works. Okay, so we do have Georgia coming with that warrior. I'm not so sure it got spotted by Spain, and it does seem like SunBro is going to want to settle a city to the northeast here first, not going for the western side. I kind of tend to agree with him. It does also seem like this Georgian warrior might intercept SunBro's scout and settler and might get to do some damage over here. I don't think he's actually going to take out the scout, but it's definitely going to try to make him wait a little bit until he settles his second city. And SunBro is coming with the scout here to the south. Looks like he's trying to get a trap, trying to set a trap, trying to make Biscuit attack his scout, and of course not actually reveal the other settler. We might actually see him. Oh, and now we need to see. He should shift enter. There we go. You see him setting up his waypoint over here. He wants to move on the 2-1 tile and stop him. Alvar Olsen, guten Abend, mein Herr. Willkommen. Also Marco Diabolo, hello there, sir, and welcome. A little useless anecdote. When Lincoln accepts a delegation, he proposes escort you to the theater. He has been, oh, and Biscuit manages to get the shift enter before SunBro. Now SunBro is going to need to adapt to this situation. He's trying to bring another scout there so he can go. The warrior doesn't need to move. He just needs to stay there. Maybe do some clappy against that scout, but I don't think he has any chance of success at this moment. He needs to be careful to try to block as many turns as possible this settler from actually going to its spot. The city of Madrid does benefit from an iron tile to the southeast in the second ring. I do see horses in the southwest, and by the looks of it, we do have the population growing quite fast here. He did choose to settle in place, didn't want to be bothered with wasting another turn for a 2-2. And he does have some reef tiles over here to go for. I would say on the cattle tile, there might be some options for a Gavron Plaza there, giving him good bonuses towards campuses. And of course we're going to need to see how he's going to want to play this. He would actually place 3 very strong campuses over there. Looking at the south here, we do have Khmer already working on his initial holy site. Aleks is moving to the north with a settler, going for that sugar tile, which it is a bit of expensive. I gotta say, of course, I gotta mention that he will get the amenity there, which is good. He's gonna get an extra amenity through his cities, and he did pick up River Goddess as a pantheon. He's getting an extra point of faith here alongside that extra food that he's benefiting from the Khmerian ability. I would have definitely preferred the eastern side here for a 2-2 base and getting the banana worked at the beginning, but sure, I mean, definitely the sugar tile might make sense. Is this gonna be as fast as Temenanki? Are you feeling it, guys? Is he actually gonna go for a fast Temenanki here? It might be, right? It might actually just happen. Let me finish the prediction really quickly here. We got one remap, complete prediction, there we go, and And yes, a Temenanki in that city might be very good. We gotta see if that's actually gonna be the plan of Aleks. And since he doesn't actually need to worry about anybody at the beginning of the game, he could spend a few more turns to use his second city to build a Temenanki. Now we do have also Angkor Thom with the horses underneath that holy site, which is gonna be quite good. And we do see on the eastern side over here the iron tile that is gonna be available for him in the first ring. Very good strategic resource. So many city spots on the southwest and the west side here. Has a city state to kill, Venice for example, and if he actually wants, but I don't think he wants, he could settle coastal to the east side. And there was a flood on this, and it looks like the sugar tile actually just got an extra point of fertility. That makes it a 4-1 tile. That's amazing. Wait, it's 6-4. How is it? Oh, the cities. Okay, never mind. Wow, that's a lot of food there. He's growing so fast, man. He's growing so fast. We do have... Wait, somebody completing a mission for candy, or I completed the mission for candy? How did I complete the mission for... I didn't do anything. I don't know what is going on, man. The game. Also, Master Chen. Well, as we've learned last week, best Temenanki is 2-tile Temenanki. Man. Will there be bets? Yes. Just let me finish here going through all of the civilizations here and seeing the early choices, so you get an informed opinion on what do you think will happen throughout the game. And we do have Georgia going to the southeast, and looks like he is going to want to put a city as close as possible to the mountains here, actually denying himself from the honey tile. Man, you don't want that honey? Come on, man. We do have him with another possible settle to the north on that gypsum tile or next to it, so he can get some extra food and some other 2-2 tiles to work. I do see him putting down a holy site, but not actually working. This is a 0 adjacency holy site, and he will definitely put another one here from Zugdini, another 0 adjacency holy site. I'm actually quite curious why he didn't actually spend a little bit more gold to get a +3 here. Some extra era score might have been quite necessary here for him. He still has quite a few cities if he wants to go for, even a city right in the face of Spain to the northwest, that rice tile, for example, winks at me. That might be nice, and we do need to see how they're gonna try to plan out this interaction between Spain and Khmer, Tamar. Now to the west side, yes, there is Khmer, but I think Khmer will be more passive in this. He gets a lot more from just simming than actually warring his opponent. Looking at the strategic resources available for Georgia, we do have him with horses to the northeast in the third ring, and I do see he doesn't have iron in either city. That iron tile is available for him in the fourth ring from the capital. Unfortunately, that's not actually acquirable. You need to put a city there to actually make it worth. We're gonna come back soon and see what kind of pantheon he picked, and we're gonna know what he's gonna go for. Migman +4 Secret Path, kind of mid. Yeah. Well, mediocre over there, Spawn. It is what it is. Hyphen, thank you so much for the reads up. Much appreciated, sir. Also, Tbilisi 1 would be bad. My bad. Okay. Hello there, Migman. +4. Wait. Oh, you're talking about Tbilisi. You're talking about him actually picking up Sacred Path. He could, but he's still gonna chop this. So I'm not that convinced he's gonna want to go for this. River Goddess got already picked here, so that's not gonna be a choice for him. Looking at also England, TimeToThrow is gonna go for his settler to the north here, northwest. He did put Birmingham on the east side, and by the looks of it, he is getting a builder out to improve those settles, improve those coastal resources. I do see him also with a horse acquired in the capital with the extra production. I gotta point out, Age of Steam did get a nerf here. It will only benefit from one extra production point on its strategic resource tiles, not two as it was before, which, yeah, it kind of takes away a bit of the tempo, but still you do get some added benefits from getting these resource tiles. We do have him getting some monuments for the extra added culture, and I do see he has iron in the south available for him in the form of those iron tiles over there. Third ring out can be acquired, a bit expensive. I might actually want to settle for them. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a settle here, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a settle to the south of Birmingham. It's just a matter of time. Now moving to Cree. already got his second city on Mount Roraima. We do have him with fertility rights. He got a free builder. He's starting to improve his pastures. I'm pretty sure he actually figured out he has so many bonuses in the capital from those pastures, and he needs to be careful about that Persian scout to the northeast. Persia CaptainMorgane might actually want to come against him, which will cause issues, definitely cause issues. Boniments coming out from Mickey Civ watching for the extra culture, and I do have to point out with Mount Roraima, he's actually getting 8 science and 2 culture a turn here. Buying one of these extra production tiles as a 1-3-2-2, and he does have access to the sheep tile to the west side. I gotta also point out the best tile of Mount Roraima that can be is actually not workable. That's a lake and a cliff, and it's just 1 foot and 1 point of gold, but it does have 3 science and 3 faith. That's it. It is what it is. That Cree spawn is amazing. Yes, Cree is gonna be incredible here. He does need to get his traders as soon as possible. I would go as far to say that they need to buy him one. This is gonna be incredible. Like, we're gonna see such a big boost in the population growth immediately as he gets his traders up. He also needs to be careful not to have these tiles like the fertiles or the other pastures in the other cities, like one tile out from the other city, so he can use them in the capital city. It's very important to be careful about that. Just spread your cities a little bit further than you would usually, and you're gonna get those bonuses. I wonder why he didn't settle on the lake, on like one more tile. I guess, yeah, I guess. I don't think he cares about. Oh my god, I gotta point out this Mickey Wap over here is gonna be the bomb. The Mickey Wap, guys, the Mickey Wap. You wanna get the Mickey Wap here on the 211, so you get the extra gold from the silver. It would have been nice to actually have an extra bonus resource, but that's not happening. So that's why I was hovering over POC Vavasis. Maybe there was something there, but there was nothing. Maybe like a wheat tile. Now, in Mickey Civ watching, we do have horses in the north. First ring out, his iron tile is going to be third ring on the east side, and we do need to see how he's going to try to use both of them to improve them, and of course get some defense against Persia. It does look like we got Pasargade under siege. Cree's Occhitaus, with the help of the Canadian units coming from the north, are sieging Pasargade's capital. We do have Persia getting a slinger out and doing some damage here. It looks like he does have a warrior inside of the city, so he is ready for this. He's ready to withstand that siege as long as it takes to do the damage against these Occhitaus. It doesn't seem like the Occhitaus have enough strength to attack into that city when it does have a warrior inside of it, so I guess this is just some form of pressure, but not you know, not really amazing pressure coming out from these nations over here. The Occhitaus are basically neutered, unfortunately, with the lack of +5. I don't know why they lost 5. Why not 2? You know, like, why not 2 or 3? I think 2 or 3 would have still made them viable, but still made them dangerous, you know, or not as dangerous. Totally coming later, yes indeed. Also, let me say what's going on. Afifi imagine if Australia was at Vicky's place. Australia, Vicky. Yeah. So many breathtaking tiles. He has quite a few pastures to develop. Yeah, not bad. Also, Pasargade does benefit from an iron tile on the east side. It looks like he does not have horses. I don't see horses, boys. Honestly, I don't see any horse here. Maybe he's gonna get one to the northwest over there, and I gotta point out Cyrus is gonna be the opponent of England. He might actually try to go against England from an early stage of the game here, and we're gonna need to see how how CaptainMorgane is gonna want to play this. He does have a decent amount of warriors available for him to upgrade with, but these warriors have been built mostly for the defense against the Cree and Canada, so it's good actually that Persia is frontline against his opponents here. Also, Artemis is already put down. I see it being built here in Ottawa, 4 turns away. It's very hard to take this Artemis away from Canada. I gotta say, gotta say it was also quite expensive for Cree to get that fertile improved in the third ring. So yeah, he's not doing it. It looks like he might be planning to take Rapa Nui. He's building a galley here. Oh, I gotta see this. You see the city is growing in 5 turns. Let's see when the trader comes out. And I do have to point out there's only 2 extra food and 2 extra gold here for Cree, for Batoudoo. For each of those traders, he needs to upgrade them. Look at that, from 5 turns to 2 turns, and that's only 2 extra food. Oh my god, he doesn't even need a Magnus here. He's just gonna have everything he needs with his traders. Does Cree have a pantheon yet? Will he get culture? He does have a pantheon, and he picked fertility rights. He went for the builder, the free builder, and he's getting some more food from the maize tiles, from wheat tiles, from the rice tiles, and so on, and the cattle tiles, I believe. But yeah, I think Open Sky would have been quite nice for him as well. Hello there, funny guy. How are you doing, sir? Good evening, good evening. We got him putting down commercials here, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to put them from each of his cities. Looking at Canada, we also have a pantheon here. God of the Forge, Canada. I'm not convinced this is the good way, and I would argue the extra production or the extra yields that you get from the deer tiles might have made this much more worth it than God of the Forge here. Oh well, it is what it is now. He picked his choice. This does mean war. He's gonna need to prepare himself against the Persian attack or go against him. So I guess he is a bit worried about what's gonna happen here. We do have him 2 turns away from Temple of Artemis. He's gonna get a copper tile improved. Has a lot of food coming up from those deer tiles and production. And I do see he's benefiting from a few iron tiles. 1 to the south of Ottawa, 1 to the west side 4th ring, which he's gonna need to settle. But he doesn't have horses. He's gonna need to rely on his allies for those horse units. And now, last but not least, we do have Divine Spark on America. He did manage to put a city, Philadelphia, on Mount Kilimanjaro, and I do see he's getting his monuments out and a builder. He already has 2 of these campuses built, a +2 in the city of Washington and a +3 in the city of Cincinnati. We do need to see also his governor. He went for Moksha first in the city center, and I do see we're gonna need to take a look a little bit later on how many cities he's gonna have. He's coastal, and I gotta point out he's the ally of Philip II, doesn't need to worry about him. Cincinnati can get a harbor out, Washington can get a harbor out, Philadelphia can get a harbor out, and he can try to go against Ottawa here on the coast. This might be a problem for Canada, since Tithub does have these cities relatively close to the coast, especially his capital city, while I do see to the southwest the path is blocked by 1 coastal ice tile that will probably how to say, melt first. And we're gonna need to see when that's gonna melt, if TimeToThrow is gonna want to get something. And oh, wait a second, God of the Sea Pantheon here coming up for TimeToThrow. He is gonna get the extra production on these coastal resources, and I guess he is definitely gonna get more cities, 1 to the north there of London, 1 to the northeast of Birmingham on this coast. In the lake he only has 1 single fish tile, and I'm pretty sure he's either gonna chop or just destroy the crab tile. It is what it is. He's gonna want to put a harbor. Is much more valuable than that crab tile. Let me see. Persia somewhat close. Maybe he just took Pantheon, so Persia cannot get it. Oh my god, as I was reading, that anonymous gifter gave 5 subs over here. Oh, thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. We got Seb, Simonishe, we got Unicorn Pig 66, Tizui, and Trable Chupichon coming up for the tier 1 subs. So thank you, sir. You know, when the priester and Persia saw, maybe he just took Pantheon and Persia cannot get it. Wait, let me actually take a look at Persia's Pantheon. Initiation, right? So both of them are going to war here. And we do have CaptainMorgane with archers. It looks like he's getting a decent amount of warriors to get to upgrade them into Immortals. I gotta point out, Immortals do require that iron resource, and it doesn't look like any of his teammates are making iron, nor is he making iron. So he's definitely gonna need to get the builder, improve the iron tile, get the boost for his, oh, and he just lost the builder, and he's gonna lose his ivory tile. Oh, that is just bad. We do have encampments being put up to the north here, and it looks like he might actually want to take candy away from his opponents. Looking at the strategic resources of Washington, we do have an iron tile next to the city of Washington. I do see those horses are actually going to be between the mountains, and that would have been such an awesome campus, man. Why did the horse actually spawn there? That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Well, with Divine Spark, he's gonna get his actually Divine Spark is a bit weird when it comes to extra points when it that you get in the Great People screen. +1 great person points for holy sites, for the Great Prophet, the campus, and the industrial zone districts, but you do get it with the amphitheater when you do actually go for culture. And I guess the biggest question would be how will America want to play this if he's actually going to try to go harbors, and as I said, of course, having the target of Canada's capital, or is he gonna try to go a bit more simming and do something else entirely, try to just put a lot of cities out, get that science going, get that culture going, and use that ability to go against his opponent at a later stage in the game. Now we do have also some pokey here coming up from Georgia. He might snatch a builder. Does he see this builder? He just walked in, he sees the builder, and let's go, he's moving, and he got blocked by wait a second, that slinger is such a low HP. Oh my god, he has 4 health remaining. It does look like, of course, SunBro did manage to shift under that way. The trader will move on the scout, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see what he's gonna try to do next turn. We do have goddess of tides here picked up by Spain. He's gonna try to get that extra culture from his coastal resources, and that is appearing over here on his coast. That's pretty good. That helps him out quite a bit. He's putting down his harbors, and by the looks of it, we do have magnets being plugged in Cordoba. That is the city on the other continent. So he's using his traders to increase his abilities, his stats on the other cities. Oh, I see the trader actually moved to the southwest, not to the northeast towards Cordoba. Man, that's good. Let's see. City Patron Goddess coming up from Georgia. He's starting to get his Tzikes going, and that will allow him to get the extra faith generation. And I gotta point out, he's only on 3 faith up there. That's not that big, man. That's not that big. Also, drive by gifting. Yeah, start spanking. Bună seara, domnule, bine ai venit. Ce faci în seara asta? I didn't get you builder, I'll get your trader. Well, I guess Biscuit is gonna have to wait a little bit more. At least he's gonna get a kill on the slinger if the slinger doesn't move away, and I guess that's the biggest question. Is he gonna shift enter both the trader and the slinger inside of the city of Madrid? Yes, he is. Look at that, he's running away as soon as possible, and the Biscuit is left hanging over here. Oh no, Valencia is also getting hit by one of the volcanoes. This is a kind of a Pompeii scene happening here, but the builder is going to try to get some extra production going, and I do see Georgia keeps up the pressure against Spain, but that's not really happening, as in, yeah, he's moving around it. It doesn't look like Hari Halalaya is working on Temenaki right now. He actually put an encampment down, and they are definitely worried about Georgia's presence on the eastern border. We do have another holy site being coming up from Mahendraparvata, and I do have to say Aleks did improve his iron tile and is acquiring that iron resource. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to give it to CaptainMorgane so he can improve those immortals. Now, the immortals will take some time to actually get to Victoria. We'll probably take candy in the meantime, and or I should say Canada. We gotta take a look at which target he's gonna choose to go against. I'm not that convinced double encampment opening is the correct way to go with Persia. We've seen it yesterday. It didn't work against Khmer, so I guess I'm a bit subjective on this. We need to be objective. We need to see if it's gonna work. This is the second time we see the same strategy being played out, and we gotta take a look at its chances of success. Now, looking at Cree, we do have more pastures improved here. It looks like 1, 2, 3. He's gonna need to improve the other ones. He has 3 more times to improve to get the bonuses towards his trade routes. But look at his cities going. He's actually gonna need the granary here, so he keeps on growing in PvP advances. We got him also taking down Rapa Nui as a city to the north. That's gonna give him an extra settle, and we do have him with the commercials. Oh no, it's actually him giving it to his ally to TimeToThrow, so they can set up coastal trade routes for the more gold. Wait, is it? I gotta say, is this more worth it to work internals with so much gold available on Cree, or is it gonna be worth it to actually send those towards England? It's a triple encampment opening on... Wow, triple. Oh my god, you're right. It is a triple. Triple encampment opening. I mean, okay. We're gonna need to follow this up. I'm pretty sure CaptainMorgane here is well, preparing for war against everybody on the map now. Before Wisselbank and internal, he's discounting his campus, I guess so, Cannon Meat. Also internals now, externals later. I think a really good choice to give the city to France. I think you mean to England. Yes, it is a good choice to give it to England here. The ability of England to go towards Cree's cities is going to be amazing. Now we're going to need to see also England put a few more cities to the south to connect that, but I'm pretty sure this is good land for him to go for. Not amazing in the sense that he doesn't have harbors, but it's still pretty good overall. I do have to point out Persia over here at the moment is gonna need to figure out what his target is. He can't go against both at the same time. He just doesn't have the necessary units or the economy. Well, I guess I say that and then I see 14 gold a turn here. So yeah, diamonds showing up to be very good on him. We do need to see if we're gonna have any defensive force being set up by England, and of course we do need to see if Canada is gonna manage to get some. He's getting his 4th and 5th settler. I see Quebec is getting one in a turn, and then Ottawa already sent one to the west side. Ottawa is also already almost 6 population here with 10 surplus food, and he does have Temple of Artemis finished. Pretty good, I would say, pretty good. England can trade for gold and Cree could still go internal. Alvar Olson, good evening, sir. And yes, indeed, that might actually happen. Good evening also, Naj9. Good evening, sir. Bex, bom dia, senor. I don't know how to ask how are you, but I guess I'm gonna ask in English. How are you? Tandorius, good evening, sir. Ooh, Canada is in the game. Will be small one, but still cool. Yeah, tiny Canada. Well, Tithub over here is gonna trade punches with Persia, and it does look like he's not afraid of stepping on his encampments to stop him. And now he's actually trying to stay alive here with his warrior, and it does look like Persia is gonna need to move quite a bit to get to that warrior. I'm pretty sure there we go. He's gonna run away now. We do need to see also CaptainMorgane finishing up these encampments and getting his great general points. He is on the same team as Jan Varman the 7th, so 2 players on the same team are actually making these great general points. It is going to be important for their opponents to try to get some. Biscuit over here did not put one of his encampments down. He does have 2 of these holy sites finished, and it looks like he's jumping up to 27 faith a turn just because of these tikes. Remember, these holy sites basically don't give him anything. Now we do need to also take a look at Cree's advancements here. He's getting another one of these builders from Mickey Civ6. He has put his government plaza to the northeast, making that a +5 commercial. I do see another one +3 over here next to Whiskey Kissane, and he is retreating his galleys from taking Rapa Nui. And now America is also moving in with a warrior here, and that is the opponent of Cree. He's taking away the sheep tile improvement, the Peche, from the southeast, which is going to cause some economic damage in Cree's cities because of the lack of an extra bonus on each of these traders. I would love to see also more of these settlers coming out. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to try to go for an early ancestral hall or not. We did just jump into the classic arena, so the players' bonuses are going to start appearing here on the screen. I do want to double check if everybody got it. Yes, everybody got a golden age to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. We got all of that coming in. Let's take a quick peek here in the classic arena. We got, okay, we got them going. City states. City states first. first, you know, priorities, man, priorities. Let's see. Hong Kong is going to come up with an industrial zone with bonus. We do have Mohenjo-Daro with Ayutthaya coming up for the culture in the game. Ayutthaya. We got Kandy here for the religious bonuses alongside the La Venta. Zanzibar with Venice and Mogadishu coming up for the trade bonuses. Lahore with Granada coming up for military. It looks like Anshan is the only one with science. And, well, that's about it. Are we missing one? No, I think we got everything, right? We got every type of city-state in the game. Are we missing one, or am I not seeing this clearly? Talking about the bonuses, we do have finally Etemenanki being pre-placed. It's just pre-placed, guys. It's happening. It's happening. ¿Cómo estás? But I think he's talking in Portuguese, right? Bex, you are from Brazil, aren't you? Rapa Nui already dead indeed. Yeah, it died. Horrible death. Yeah, horrible death, man. The invaders from the seas came in, and then some warriors out of the shadows took the city by night, by storm. It was a cloudy day, and then in the evening the storm started raging. Word, good evening, sir. Meneshu Oblique, hello, thank you so much, sir. Yes, indeed, prediction for the water. Let me actually put it up here. Manage prediction. Who will win? We got on one side Chasse, Peche, Battleships, CPB, and on the other side we got La Steak Company. I can actually write this name down. I don't know for what reason. Actually, Twitch decided to put well, not Twitch entirely, it's probably just a code or something, decided to put in the possible outcomes box limit to the number of characters you can actually write there. And I'm like, oh, but these titles, man, are longer than that. You know, they're like scrolling everywhere. So yes, we got a confirmation over here. Bex is from Brazil. Yes, hello, Dersen, and welcome. So we do need to learn how to say how are you in Portuguese, actually, not in Spanish. Justice, guten Abend, mein Herr. Willkommen. Let's take a look at LDK going for a pen, brush, and voice golden age here. He's getting his orange chamber in his Gavron Plaza, and I do see he has well, suffered from a forest fire in the city of Baltimore that improved 4 of his tiles. They're gonna get extra fertility here, some extra production as well. He's putting Reina in the western city, and he might actually ask Persia to put a connection city to the southeast so he could trade with him on the coast. He's also going for another settler closer to Passagarde. Well, that will nullify the coastal settle. Well, it is what it is. We do have the Persian army also starting to march towards Kandy, and of course Canada getting archers is making me tremble here. You don't want to defend against immortals with archers. It is not a good way to die. We do have Jayavarman VII also with a Monumentality era, 31 faith a turn. We got him with quite a few archers here, getting more settlers from his cities. He's gonna try to double his city count really quickly here, since at the moment Georgia is not actually putting any kind of pressure on him. We do have him also chopping some of his tiles, benefiting from the faith that he's getting to buy out those builders, and of course improving his tiles. Even more forest fires. Wait, more forest fires? Where? Even more? No, I see 4, right? He has a 3-2. Oh, I see what you're talking about. He has all of these. Oh my god, 2, 4, 6, 7 tiles improved. Oh man, this is like eating vanilla ice cream in a summer day, man. This is just amazing. You feel all of that. Oh, amazingness. Como você está? Como você está? Or tudo bem com você? That's how you say it, actually. I don't know exactly about the pronunciation. I'm just trying, man. I'm just trying. So don't hit me. I'm dodging, right? I'm dodging. Let's see. 5 city open in Canada was a mistake, I think. Well, we'll see. We'll see if that's a mistake. He's definitely trying to get more production centers going so he can withstand the Persian attack. Perfect. Yay, let's go. Let's see, coming up on SunBro, we do have him with a pen brush and voice golden age, still on 3 cities. He has been pressured quite a bit by his opponent. He is getting his ancestral hall going, so every time he's gonna put one of these cities down, he is gonna get an extra builder. I do see him also getting his lighthouses in the harbors, so he's getting more traders to go. This is quite important, especially for Spain to use this. The extra benefits that you get from the internal traders are amazing. He's putting down Stonehenge next to Madrid. Now intends to finish it, and I guess we're going to need to see how fast he's going to get that religion. We do need to see also if he's going to settle Mount Vesuvius. He got a galley out to try to scout out what's going on here. It looks like even in the tundra, that city is not going to be bad, especially with the Mount Vesuvius tiles. If that volcano actually starts exploding, you always need to think about that if. Canada is so stuck. Yeah, Canada is so stuck. We do have also CaptainMorgane with a monumentality golden age. He did choose to go initiation rights, and now he's getting his encampment training project in Hagmatana. We do have one horse at least coming up from England, and I gotta point out it was much easier for Persia to actually go towards Birmingham. I guess now it's a mute point. He might actually try to go against both opponents, even though I'm not that big of a fan about this. He's gonna try to derail them definitely. Now is he gonna actually manage to succeed in doing that? Well, that's another story entirely. Now we do have a Biscuit coming up with 11 science and 18 culture. He does have a monumentality golden age, and I do see him benefiting from 31 faith a turn and only 34 production. He got another city to the north on that ivory tile I was talking about earlier, getting it to a 2-1, and I do see him improve his iron on the east side. Now he's going for the Warlord's Throne. War is on the horizon here. He's putting down an encampment from Batumi and started buying up some builders so he can get some jobs done and improve his resources. I do see him also building some more settlers. Has the option to go somewhere around here. By the looks of it, he didn't set up his waypoint. Getting another encampment settler. I'm quite worried about his science and his culture in the next part of the game. He's gonna need 7 pop in this series to actually grow taller, and I gotta say at the moment there's only one religion and he's not his. Actually Khmer did manage to get, oh my god. He got choral music and papal primacy. Khmer showing up as the bomb here, nullifying Georgia. What is Biscuit gonna do? He needs to do something against this disrespect coming up from Khmer over here. Perfect counter. Khmer taking it away from Georgia, not to allow Georgia to have first dibs on all of those city-states. We do have Tithub also with 10 science and 21 culture. He's getting some horses out, getting his encampment going from a second city, and I do see archers are still in the build queues. I have no idea why that is. Candy is taking quite a bit into the south of his, and I'm pretty sure he knows about what's going on here. At least he sees the garrison health being taken down every turn. More and more of these immortals are starting to gather on that border, and it does look like Persia is just one project away from recruiting his great general. He has 5 points per turn into great generals. They might actually try to take away all of the generals from their opponents. We're going to need to see if Canada is going to get at least one. I think he will. He does have a project coming out in 2 turns, so at least one will be taken. But then again, England is the one remaining without, and I'm pretty sure this would have been the correct choice for him to go towards. England was much faster to take over. Now Persia, CaptainMorgane is building another wave of immortals, and I do see he's gonna put a few of them to the west side here, being aware that his opponent might actually try to come against him and knock him out of his feet while he's out and about against another nation. Batoudoo with 17 science and 20 culture, pen, brush and voice golden age for him, still on 3 cities. He's getting his production increase here with builders in the south, getting a few horses as well to defend himself, and I do see him finishing up his commercials with the markets inside of them, so he gets extra traders going. Very important to get everything done here. Now he will start chopping a few tiles. He did put that Mickey up here, getting that tile to a 2-2-1-1-1. He's getting the extra extra gold from the silver tile. Also improve the silver, not the best thing that you can do, but I guess you do get an extra amenity there, so it might make it worth. Now we do, no, please, no, Batoudoo, no, don't do this, not the fertile, bro, just, okay, he's not. Oh man, no, he's actually going across the river there on the 2-2 tile, so he stays away, he keeps the fertile available for Mickey Civ watching. Very important to get every bonus there, everything on Mickey Civ watching. We do have magnets established already in that city center, and I'm pretty sure he did get the promotions for it. And now I do see Yang establishing Whiskey or Kissing, which I'm actually a bit confused about, because I was thinking maybe Reina there, but I guess he might actually want to go for city park. So puddle jumping Liang from a city to another is going to be his choice to go for. Yeah, we do have him. We do have TimeToThrow with Victoria Age of Steam, 3 cities in the north and 1 city Rapa Nui on the coast of Cree, so they can get to trade with each other a bit later in the game. And we do have him with a bit of a problem. Persia has a scout, and I guess that's not a problem at all. Plymouth did get settled, and I do see. Wait, was that a? Whoa, that was Magnus with the this one, right, with the provision promotion. No, the surplus logistics, and the settlers gain 1 movement. Okay, I guess that was it. That was what was it. Okay. Well, we do have a bit of danger here for Persia. Looks like England is trying to push towards him with 2 of these horses and an archer. And the 2 horses can actually spec down that immortal if he's not careful. I'm pretty sure he's gonna move the immortal back inside of the encampment, and he's gonna try to shoot back at that archer from safety, while CaptainMorgane is gonna get a general to the north next to his immortals to try to start pushing towards Canada. Canada did get his general, and he's gonna have at least 1 horse here, 2 horses, 3 horses to defend himself. It's not gonna be easy to push through him. Fifi, even if Vesuvius goes in strike, it's not a French volcano. Yes. I don't follow. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Anyway, I do have to point out Cyrus plugging in. Oh, it exploded! Oh, it exploded, making this land awesome. Look at that, man. Is this... Rafifi, is it now a French wonder here? Is it now a French volcano, Vesuvius? It's good, right? There were a strike every week. I think they're still on strike. Aren't they still on strike? And yes, I mean, I don't really want to talk about it on stream because it's not cool. Especially from like a tourist side of things. It wasn't cool to see everything there. But yeah, I know what's happening. I've seen what's happening. It is what it is, man. A lot of people have a lot of anger in them. We do need to see on, by the way, on Cyrus, him killing Pingala in the capital city. He did get his science up on 21, got his culture with Moksha, and I do see his repositioning, his reinforcement that he wanted to put towards his northern neighbor Canada. He's repositioning them to the west side, doing the damage against these forces. This is going to be quite problematic here for England if all of the rage of Persia is going to bear down on him. Most volcano are sleeping in France. For runner 0459, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yep, the only active one is the Reunion Island, the Piton de la Fournaise. The Piton de la Fournaise, close of Madagascar. Isn't Madagascar southeast next to Africa or something like that? It's an island there, big island, no? Maybe there's something that I don't know then. Anyway, we do need to see also what's happening with the Cree advancements here. He's getting another builder, and I do see him starting to get a few more Mickey Waps for good measure. I do also notice he's going for the other sheep tiles to improve them in the capital city, so he gets more of these traders beefed up. Great bath coming up from Mr. Hisipik. Wait, that actually looks very, very like a Temenaki here. Why are they building it? No, why would you destroy a tile without... Oh my god. Okay, I mean, sure, Great Path. Did Great Path get changed over here or something? Is it actually great or is it just another big granary? Now immune. Okay, still immune. Still the +1 fly. Oh, okay, sure. So it's not that great. Now we do have Mogadishu getting attacked by also some of these Khmerian archers. Doesn't look like he's gonna have melee units to actually take that city if he gets there. And I do see finally some horses are gonna get in, so he can try to do the damage. He did also recruit a great general Shun Tzu. And in the capital city, he's going for audience chamber. I think we actually saw all of the pantheons in the game, right? So we don't actually have any surprises here. We do have a religion on Georgia. He went for Jesuit education and tithe. Not bad to buy out the campus and theater square district buildings with faith, and of course reducing their cost. While we do have him starting to upgrade his iron, he's also getting a few swordsmen out. Now gonna be quite important for him to get to Indrapura quickly with some Kevsurs. Well, I guess at least defend himself against any possible attack there as well. We got these immortals starting to take down the encampment, put very forward by the Victorian city, while he is getting 1, 2, 3, 4 of these immortals to move on the west side here. He would need to start moving, but he actually crossed the river, so he doesn't have that much movement left. We do have the English territory with a few horses on his side, and he doesn't have a general. This is a major problem. All of the generals got picked up by the other nations. We got 2 on Persia, 1 on Canada, and 1 on Khmer, and that's about it. They can't pick any more. La Réunion Island, it's French. Réunion Island. Okay, okay, I see. Coast of, okay. Overseas freight. I see. Great Bath is small. Artemis Monumentality Dam, Great Wonder. Well, at some point, the players were calling out the great, the great granary, but sure. Okay, let's go with that. Also looks like a dead Vicky if Persia commits. Yeah, I don't know why he's not committing. Like I see CaptainMorgane moving a few more units there, and maybe he is committing and we don't see it. We don't notice it. He did put the initial attack to the north here, and it looks like one of his immortals is quite low HP. He needs to keep on shooting that encampment, and he will get a promotion. He's gonna repair that quite quickly. He's gonna heal it quite quickly, and by the looks of it, we do have Victor established in Victoria. Yeah, so he gets some extra defense here on his side, but you can see these immortals are doing massive amounts of damage against the archers. 58 strength units, but that's the melee damage. That's one of the weaknesses of, I guess, the spectator mode. We can't actually see the ranged attack, especially for the immortals, but you know, it is what it is. We do have LDK getting hanging gardens between his cities. He did settle Los Angeles to the north, and I do see him getting industrial zone logistics already. He did try to rush them as quickly as possible. He's getting the projects in 23.3 great engineer points a turn, and he's eyeballing this Isodor of Miletus. We do have him also with Zhang Heng, and by the looks of it in the scientist screen, we did have Hypatia picked up by him. He got a free library and got a point of science for each of his libraries from now on. We do have more industrial zones being set up over here. He's trying to get as many of those bonuses as possible. Anshan to the south looks like it's gonna get it. We do have these horses starting to wrap around it, and that city is only 21 strength. I'm pretty sure the horses are just gonna walk across that river and smash it silly. There is an archer there trying to defend it, but I guess I'm not that favoring his chances of success. Persia will also have extra movement on these immortals, making them 3 points of movement, while England, as you can see, is starting to get his horses in a line so he can try to defend against this attack. These are 51 strength unit with the oligarchy, with the +3 attacking of Cyrus, with the general bonus, and then they're gonna get promotions as well. They're gonna be deadly over here against the English units. Please no archers. Oh my god, please no archers. Anyway, it does look like Persia did manage to get a promotion on that immortal, and yes, there are some counter-attacking swordsmen. One of his immortals, oh man, oh my god, is that actually one single point of experience on him left to get this? Oh my god, okay. Why is this not shooting? Why are you not shooting, bro? Anyway, he's gonna get back. He needs to keep on shooting. I guess he's not. Oh, I see what it is. So he needs to fight on 2 fronts, right? He needs to fight on the northern front and the western front. So that actually cuts in half his ability to pay attention to both of them significantly, especially at the high peak danger zones, like the early stage of the turn and the late stage of the turn. Those are, I call them the high peak, or I said that the high peak because that's most of the time when the players want to do the moves. They want to do some last moves or they want to do some first moves. So you gotta be careful on both sides to have the weak units going back, working the promotions and be faster than your opponent. Also at the end stage of the game, you need to pay attention to both sides. So if there is an attack, you don't allow your opponent to go against your units with double attacks, last moves and first moves. And now on this side, I don't think he should be that concerned about by the looks of it, of these units. But this, you can see immediately Canada did manage to take out one of his immortals. Oh no, he didn't. Actually, CaptainMorgane retreated. Never mind, it's fine. So he still has 4 immortals. It's just a matter of getting the shots in. And is he actually going to take that horse out? You see, shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Okay. Well, another important fact is to not actually get that trigger happy. I gotta say, you know, like he's doing the good thing. I'm just overexcited here because he's there's a war going on. He wants to keep his ability to actually get a promotion off if it's getting hit. So he keeps alive these immortals is quite important. But at the same time, I would have loved to actually see those attacks on the horse. And we do have him also moving towards England here, and it looks like the immortals are starting to do the shots against these horses. They don't want to. Oh my god, look at that, 4 shots of the immortal, a horse goes down. These are not sustainable losses for TimeToThrow. We got more of these immortals coming out from Gordian and Hagmatana. It looks like CaptainMorgane is also using his faith per turn to buy out some builders to get some chops in, and did manage to finish his Warlord's Throne, getting more production towards his units, and of course every time he gets a unit, gets more faith. Now we do need to see also in Cree's land, we got more traders coming out of his cities. He did improve, oh my god, he did not improve the ship type. What happened to that builder, man? I'm pretty sure there was a builder here. What happened to the builder? Where did it go? Anyway, he needs everything. At least he got a camp. So, and this is Mickey Zivwachik. No! This is not Mickey Zivwachik. Man, that's 4 gold per turn lost by because he doesn't put it in the capital city. What are they throwing to do that much damage? Rockets? I mean, I guess spears. I have no idea. I did ask at some point what are they throwing, and I guess the answer was arrows. You can see they actually have how to say, how do you call this? You call how do you call this? A bow? A bow? You call it a bow, right? On their back. A bow, okay, you call it a bow. Dios Pazla, thank you so much. Or an arc, I mean, sure, in un arc, I guess in Romanian I know the answer, it's just in English, I totally forgot it. Even though I was thinking, man, I played Diablo like just a few weeks ago, I should know this. I should definitely know this. MS Doll is also saying they are throwing javelins, but there are so many of them that they cover the sun. Yeah, blocking out the sky. We do have them moving next to the city of Hagmatana. Looks like the horse got hit multiple times. It didn't get a promotion. And it's quite low HP in the city center. Now these immortals are going to keep on shooting, racking up that experience on them and doing the damage against their opponents. More of them are coming to the fight here with one of the Cree Occhitaus also getting into the mix. He might try to pick off some weaker ones. In the north though, Persia is a little bit in trouble. We do need to see how he's going to get the promotions going, and I do see a level 2 immortal, for example, did get hit multiple times, and it's quite low in HP. Then we do have swordsman, and yes, this is the correct unit if you want to actually defend against these units. The swordsman can get the promotion for the defense against ranged attacks, and it does help you out so much. Now we do need to see also if Persia is gonna get the first moves. He did get another immortal here in Candy, and I would love to actually see a builder coming up from Candy so he can get some chops in. I'm pretty sure he can get quite a few more immortals if he wants to. First moves are quite important. CaptainMorgane loses one of his immortals here, while he is probably gonna trade that away with the Canadian swords. He is moving more immortals in the forest, getting that 45 bonus and getting the ideal terrain bonus. There we go, that one got eaten up. And we do need to see what he's gonna do also on Birmingham. We do have walls, but I gotta say, immortals, range strength. Immortals, range strength. Man, those walls are gonna not actually stand that tall. We might actually see some battering rams or a battering ram coming up from Hagmatana, even though he doesn't have okay, well. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, that happened, guys. That happened. That is unfortunate. It is what it is. You see, the units are just there's a point, there's a moment in which these immortals are just way too many to attack into one single unit. Waynes, good evening, sir, and welcome. Persia didn't even want to attack England. England started it. I know, right? It was just England. Pokey. You know, he was so annoying. His opponent over here, CaptainMorgane, was like, I had enough, and he's going to die. We do have more of these settlers actually bought with faith here. It looks like America did get a warrior there. Maybe he's gonna try to escort, give the vision to the Persian settler to see what's up. It looks like also CaptainMorgane is using these immortals for even scouting purposes in the south. He doesn't care about anything. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 immortals going to the northwest towards England. Oh my god, man. Oh, this is amazing. On the western side, we do have Georgia trying to defend himself here. He's converting his cities with missionaries. I do see on the other side, we do have Khmer also putting up a defense. He did try to go against Mogadishu, but nothing really amazing happened there. We do need to see the outcome of this war. We do have more units coming next to Candy. It looks like Persia is taking them down quite quickly here. Huitik, thank you so much for the follow, sir. He needs to rename the city into Birmingham when he captures it. Yeah, Birmingham. Indeed. We do need to see how fast these immortals are actually going to chew through the walls. Of course, at the moment, the walls are going to need at least one more turn to go for it. And it looks like Persia is getting more of these immortals on the front line. He's not using the melee attack to attack into the center, but he does have 2 attacks available next turn, for example. And on these immortals, he will get his promotion by the looks of it. He should smash, not shoot the city. Yeah, I think, well, he could have. I think he still can smash it with 3. Oh, wait, he might take it this turn. He might take it before the walls. Because he has 3 immortals. Wait, did this shoot? No, he didn't shoot because it... Yeah, so he might actually take it. He should have enough damage with 3 immortals to take that city. It's probably waiting for the last moves, so he doesn't give an opportunity to time to throw to take it back. He shot with a distant one, this one, right? Okay, so that's 1 attack. That's 2 attacks. That's 3 attacks. Birmingham is raised to the ground. Man, that's no more city to actually redeem, guys. That burned to a crisp on the coast over here next to the city of London. And all of these units won't have the benefits of Victor over there next on them. All of these units are facing these immortals on a grassland. This is gonna be a slaughter. I gotta point out, I hope TimeToThrow actually got his units with waypoints, because honestly, he's just gonna lose all of them. Look how efficient this is gonna be. Okay, well, I guess not that efficient because Persia was probably looking somewhere else. He has so many immortals, he probably doesn't even care if he loses one or two. We do have a city state taken out. I think it was the one to the south of America by the looks of it. We do have one archer taken down, one swordsman, and one scout. Two archers. Oh my god. Well, I think the English defense just crumbled, guys. We do have builders coming up from London and Plymouth, which will give him the opportunity to chop out more units. Anshan got taken by America, and I think there was another city that actually got taken out, not this one. Las Palmas, Valencia, Seville got put up. Toledo is benefiting from this. What is the city state that got taken? I have no idea. Oh, it got raised. Oh, this was, wait, this was the culture one, Ayutthaya, I believe. They took out Ayutthaya, Batoudoo took it out. Okay, and I do see finally Batoudoo is getting his city parks going. I want to check the fertiles, man. Oh, it's again motherfucker. Can't. Oh, bro, your bonuses, bro. Anyway, we got markets coming up from POC. Advances 1, 2 of 3 of these 4 traders are starting to go internals here, and we do need to see when he's going to settle more cities. Definitely has a strong city on the east side, another one south, another one south, so 2 south, another one southwest. A lot of cities available for Cree to just keep on saving. While we do have Persia railing 2 of his opponents, we do need to see if they're going to withstand his attacks. I do have to point out LDK is rising up quite nicely on 44 science and 52 culture. And we do have the attack of Tithub on the city of Candy. These immortals are actually not getting the last moves going, and they only managed to shoot once, and it does look like he's going to need to shoot them and take away the danger. We do need to see if it is going to be enough strength over here to take out that city state before it actually gets walls. 2 turns for the walls. We do have immortals into that city, and I guess we're going to also need to take a look how CaptainMorgane is going to want to do this defense. Can he? Yeah, he can one-shot this archer. He can go into the back line. He can attack into one of these immortals with the catapult. Does it do it? Well, take this one out, move one out, and get his other one in. This one doesn't have a promotion, unfortunately. Anyway, it's a bit of a dangerous place here, because if you take some of these swordsmen and leave the spot open, especially with the range attack, another one of these swordsmen might come in and shot the city. It's a bit problematic there. Probably not this with this wave. 2 swords should die this turn. I'm thinking yeah, should die, but will die? I guess that's the question. Will they die? Because should die and will they are not. Should and will are not the same. Now we do have Khmer coming up with more of these holy sites. He's trying to get the extra faith going. 95 faith a turn on minus 11 gold. SunBro is making the gold for him on 78, and I do see CaptainMorgane is also with 27 with only 56 production though. Zaza Bay, hello there sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. It will survive until the end of the game. Then Dingo calling it out, making a prediction over here on the outcome of the big Candy City. Man, I gotta say, how many times we've seen Candy power? I mean, you can't. Okay, last moves. That. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It survived. And there is another horse that has 5 movement, by the way, that can attack into the city. The city did get some heals off, and it's still not gonna die quickly. Yeah, there we go. And it does look like CaptainMorgane will get more promotion. It doesn't look like this swordsman can take it out. It looks like it might actually die. Yeah, it will die. And let's see this. Let's see the archers attacking. They don't have enough strength to take out entirely that immortal, but it will lose a lot of health. We got more reinforcements coming up from Persia cities, and next turn we got a walls up. That's enough. Let's see, on the west side we do have the Persian units getting onto the hills and starting to smack these English swordsmen back into their cities. It does look like he did. Oh my god, he made 4 more. How many he has going towards him? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Still 14 units, and that's him with also sending these supplies towards Candy. Wow. We got also catapult coming up from Hamgatana. And finally, England is going to get to use his builders to chop. It looks like he's even chopping the wine tile, so he gets some more units. I gotta say, please no more archers. Please no more archers. Like we've seen even yesterday, archers just don't do anything. It's just swordsman all around, guys. Swordsman. You get swordsman. Looking at also Georgia, we do have a line of units being prepared as Kevsurs here in the city of Gori. There is a he does benefit from 33 science and 28 culture. I do see SunBro also on 37 and 56 is managing to also get a lot more production here than Biscuit, while we do have the warriors of Spain getting prepared here next to the city of Cordoba to withstand the power of these Kevsurs. Now all of this territory is actually hilly territory, and I do want to put it up really quickly on the screen. The Georgian unique medieval unit does have 7 combat strength bonus when fighting in hill terrain. No movement penalty, so you can move really quickly and smack your opponents with more strength. Now Candy's walls go up, and it does look like the Canadian attack might be over. He did manage to do a significant amount of damage in terms of taking out units, taking 2 immortals with him this turn, but now unfortunately he lost a little bit more on the battlefield. We do have CaptainMorgane still with some attacks from these units. He's using his ranged attack of the immortals to take down the archers, two-shotting them quite easily, and I do see he's gonna need to charge towards the cities of England to the west. He does have so many immortals with promotions available for them. We do see him trying to get them down as soon as possible. He's using the extra movement of also the Great General, which I gotta say he really needs to put it on the hill here so he gets the promotion to everybody, but sure, why not, man? When you have so many units and your units are so strong, you don't care. You don't care. You just smash. Wait, I guess the game is Zaza Bay. I guess game is over already. We're gonna need to see. I mean, there's some form of an attack being prepared here. Batoudoo still has quite a few chances to expand here. I'm a bit sad that he didn't get his expansions going. I guess going for that Liang did take away quite a few bonuses here, and he did stay on 5 cities. They're making a lot of, well, they're trying to make a lot of gold, but losing, well, actually 2 of their players are kind of real. Biscuit, no, there are like 3 of the players. It's only Cree that's amazing here. It's only Cree that's amazing, right? There's like nobody else on their team that can actually do something in the long term. Canada is going to be left alone here. His whole army got smashed next to the borders of Candy, and we do have him trying to do some form of counter-attack here, a flanking attack against Hamatana, but that will take quite a bit of time. These swordsmen are only moving 2 tiles at once, and that is a bit too much. A bit too slow, I mean. I'm actually a bit curious why this immortal did not shoot down the quadrim fleet. It should have went down. Down. And well, he is starting to preach the cover on Plaza. We do have crossbows coming in for the fight, and these guys are going to be a bit tougher, but of course you do see the immortals are quite tough to deal with that as well. What is CaptainMorgane going to prioritize here? He does have a promotion on this immortal, and I'm pretty sure he's going to need to get it next turn. There is a swordsman right next to it that could attack into it, but it's not dealing enough damage to take it out this turn, and that is a problem. We do need to see also how these units of Persia are going to reposition here, if he's going to keep up the pressure against Canada, or is he going to wait for more reinforcements, or is he just going to focus on the west side. We also have LDK, biggest brain, coming up here with the production on America. He's 124 production, and I do see him on 65 science, 68 culture, with multiple industrial zones being placed next to Cincinnati. He's going to try to aqueduct that city, and I do see him placing some aqueducts here next to Philadelphia to get to one of these +6 industrial zones, getting the workshops in. He's also going to need to expand. He's doing just that. Another wave of settlers are going to the east side, 1, 2, 3 in a line over here. Oh, I really like, by the way, how this synchronization is going. They're going to put cities at the same time. How big is Lincoln in production? 127. It looks like actually Philip II is coming up quite nicely here with 129 on his of his own, and he's just setting up his industrial zones. He also did manage to get a religion, Defender of the Faith with Zen meditation. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we got Kevsurs, boys. We got Kevsurs. 65 strength, and they're not even on a hill. Oh no, they are on a hill. Never mind, they are on a hill. Woo-hoo. We got some more of them being built here in Gori. I do want to see the builders showing up over here. Okay. He needs Machu Picchu in Oracle City. Okay, Prasad's coming online from Aleks. He's gonna get that extra culture going. I do see Grandmaster Chapel is coming online from Angkor Wat next turn, and Colosseum has been built between his cities. He's getting a lot of these cities hit with that extra happiness level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, 7 of them actually. 2, 4, yeah, 7 of them with Kong Pong's fine. We do need to see how he's gonna try to use that against his opponent, and I can't really blame Georgia for actually going towards Spain here. You can see how fast he's moving through the hills, and he is going to hit these horses with a lot of strength. Spain now is going for his military tactics. He's going to get his own men-at-arms here to try to defend. Of course, the Kevsurs are a bit tougher than the men-at-arms, and we're going to need to see if he's going to be successful. There's also one other thing that we're going to take into account. Georgia actually has a general. We don't see a general on Spain, which is going to cause a few issues in the damage counters, and of course, we might actually see the Georgian units succeed in taking Toledo and Cordoba. On the other side, we do have more of these Persian units getting attacked by the crossbows, and it does look like they are doing some damage, but not amazing damage. You can see how much these immortals are doing the damage against the walls of Plymouth, as well as the swordsman next to it. They will need to cross that river, and they will need to keep on shooting the walls as they do so, while they will need to be careful of the crossbows behind that city, which is still shooting as hard as possible against those tiles, well, units, tiles, you know what I mean. And does BBG Lincoln get melee units with industrials? It should. I didn't see. Yeah, he's getting it. Men at arms. Yeah, he's getting them. He's getting them. It's just, I think something got changed over here, but I'm not exactly sure what. Let me actually double check. Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, 100% production towards aqueducts. That's what he got. And I think he got, he still has the 100% production towards industrials, or it was just me imagining things. I'm pretty sure I actually read that. Didn't I read that? Lincoln. 100% production to industrial zones and aqueduct districts. Industrial zones give him 2 amenities and +3 loyalty. Plantations give -2 loyalty per turn. Not really the most, how to say, happy one to make those plantations. It is what it is, man. Now you can actually check out the changes for yourself on the cpl.gg website. You got this link where you can check it out. Check the BBG updates. I do try as much as possible to get them written down. Of course, you can always join the BBG server and take a look at their also changes. There are a lot of votes going on. If you want to take part in the beta, or you want to take part the beta BBG, or you want to take part in the choices of changing the game, go ahead. Naila, hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Merci beaucoup. We do have CaptainMorgane actually giving putting more units there. He is gonna get hit from the flanking maneuver of Canada from the north. He doesn't have wait, he does, or he does? No, he doesn't have vision yet on those horses, and it does look like he's gonna need to get new units really quickly here, so he survives this attack. He's gonna need to figure it out quickly. In the north, he didn't do that much about candy. Looks like he did manage to get the religion of somehow, and he's getting his campus. Okay, well, extra science is good. Using Peridesas for some gold and some culture. While these capsules are starting to attack into the units of Spain. Oh my god, look at the capsule attack. Man, oh man, even with Spain's ability to get that damage going against his opponent, it's still not enough to withstand this. Wait, why does it say +5 strength against civilization following another religion? Did you guys say it's different? Did you guys say it's +3? It's still +5? Kick W, bro. I believe Lincoln also got a yes, exactly. Executor, thank you so much, sir, for pointing it out. Theocracy, okay. You're pointing out. Oh, wait, it got moved to theocracy or something? Cause that's let's see. Spain. Maybe from Fritz, Philip II, +3 combat. Huh? Oh, you mean the, okay, I mean that's a +4 that both of them can get. Oh, I know what you're referring to. Yeah, I know what you're referring to, but he's not in theocracy. He's a classical republic. He didn't even get close to that, and I guess we're gonna need to see if he is gonna get close to that. It's gonna be good for him to get that card, but that's a +4 you get anyway. He's benefiting from +5, right? Yeah, like Spain's abilities, for some reason it says +3, but then it's +5, so it's like numbers adding up, math. Let's see what's going on here. We do have Aquanax starting to come up from Khmer. He did get beat down by 22 strength Mogadishu. Unfortunately for Aleks, he's not going to get a free city. He is putting down some industrial zones, and I do see he repositioned some of his units to the northeast. He does have the ability to buy some units with faith, and I do want to see what's going to happen here with the Kevsurs. Man, oh man, they're doing so much damage. And he, wait, I guess that was a general, right? He caught up with a general. 81 strength unit, guys. Oh my god. Oh, the bomb. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Plymouth is going down as well. Looks like Persia is staying away from the shots of the crossbows, but unfortunately he might actually lose a settler here if he's not gonna be fast on the buttons. Next turn he needs to spam B and press enter, spam B, press enter, spam B, press enter. We do have him with the settler actually underneath the catapult. The catapult cannot withstand 2 attacks of these horses, while there aren't that many units from Canada that could actually do some damage. He's still gonna take Plymouth. This city has no more future over here. TimeToThrow does manage to secure the victory on that front. In the north side, we do have CaptainMorgane just, sorry, I said TimeToThrow. I meant to say CaptainMorgane. We do have CaptainMorgane with the Immortals also stealing a line of defense here in the north. He is not actually pushing towards Canada. He doesn't want to be split with his attention again between 2 opponents, and he is going to try to focus down England first, taking away a lot of gold options from their opponents. TimeToThrow also has a city here, Rapa Nui, which was given to him from an early stage, has settled another one, Hull, and both of them would need to be raised. Now this is going to put him a bit closer to Cree, and I believe we might need to see America come in for some good measure here. I do see the American men at arms are actually going towards the city of Candy, and we might see some early muskets here. LDK is going for iron-working mercenaries. He does have 66 science, 87 culture. I do see him getting his universities up from a quick stage, and we got 3 more turns to go. 3 turns to go until we're gonna see how many of these points they're gonna acquire on their side. Hepitin, hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, Justice, why did all LSC denounce you, by the way? What have you done? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know, man. They did. Yeah, they denounced me, all of them. I guess I'm gonna need to find out the hard way. What did I do? It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Okay. I do want to also say that if you want to check out my schedule, you can always check it out on my Discord. We do have another game tomorrow, the second game between Ulysse and TVMT, Montingi, tomorrow at 1830 GMT. And there are more games scheduled for Thursday, for Friday, for Saturday, and for Sunday. I will update the channel soon enough. Use exclamation mark in my chat, in the Twitch chat, to actually get that information, or in the description of the video on YouTube. Also, that introverts and don't like to be watched. Oh, come on, man. I'm an introvert too, and I am trying, you know, I'm trying to communicate as much as I can. I'm doing my best over here. It did take quite a bit out of me to try to get everything, you know, actually to talk. It is what it is. And also, hello there, sir. How are you doing? Ooh, we got a dance going. Taken and raised. Yes, it doesn't look like CaptainMorgane is interested in keeping these English settles. Of course, the loyalty pressure from coming up from 10 Pop City, London, would have been a bit too much for him to handle. He is managing to move his settler on the Immortal, and it does look like that will have more than enough strength to withstand this attack from the Swordsman and the Horse. Yes, Canada does have a general there. We do have more of these Immortals coming online, allowing him to counter this Canadian attack. And when he saw those units, he started the attack against Victoria. Now, and this is going to be quite dangerous next up, when we're going to see the units of America start to come onto the front line. They might actually be a bit too much for them to handle. In the era score screen, LDK getting Golden Age, Aleks getting Golden Age, SunBro getting at 54-48. We do have him in trouble. He might actually lose Toledo. He might actually lose Cordoba. We do have CaptainMorgane also managing to get over the threshold with 58 out of 57. Biscuit 60 out of 55. Also Tithub 47 out of 51. Needs 4 more points to get there. Also, how long till Spain gets conquistadors? Not close enough, I guess. Not close enough. He's trying to get printing, not as close as you might think. He's also trying to get reform the coinage. Reform the coinage. How to say? Reform the church over here. So he gets his +4 card against his opponent. Toledo got taken away from him, and it doesn't look like Biscuit is getting a city from their opponent. We do have also Batoudoo 4 points out from getting a Golden Age. He did settle one more city, PP Kisses, to the west side, and I do see he has more settlers out and about. One to the south, one to the south. Okay, to the south. He settled Pihto Hahana Piwin coming up here on the east side, while he has so many traders. Look at his yield side. He is 145 production and 137 food, 97 gold a turn, working all internals, and this is quite a lot of gold. TimeToThrow, well, I guess TimeToThrow is in trouble. He did manage to get his Golden Age secured, but unfortunately it might be in vain here. So many of these Immortals are shooting down his cities. Pew, 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 pew. Just like in Star Wars, you can see those laser lights going against London and eating away at the wall strength. Vuvio, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Daniel Dingo, if Persia thinks about it, he can understand that Canada City's front does not have a strong defense based on military strength, but of course this is a higher level. You can see those blood veins over here on the brain, right? Daniel Dingo. They're pumping, bro. Yeah, they're pumping, man. Lived up to his name, yeah. Daniel Dingo, if the unit is not in the city center, it does not. Ah, come on, man. Don't be that mean. Oh, we got a Persian attack against Victoria. Victoria scrambling to train these swordsmen. Come on, boys. Let's go. We do have the Governor Victor established there to try to help him with the defense, trying to get the walls up and putting a line of archers in the defense. I do have to say the land is a bit awkward here for Persia to push through, because he doesn't have a lot of available tiles around those swordsmen to attack into one. You've seen what happens when like 4 or 5 immortals shoot into one unit. They do manage to take it down, but they need the visibility. They actually need to have the vision to take them down. We got the repositioning of the Persian immortals towards the south of London. He's gonna approach this attack from that side and not giving the chance to the quadrine fleet to actually attack into them. We do need to see if the men-at-arms now available for England are gonna manage to do something. Even though honestly, even with this, it feels like it's quite bad. It's quite bad. As in, Persia is getting his stats up. He's getting 40 science, 34 culture. Then we do have time to throw 36 and 23. In the NA score screen, it looks like Wilfred Laurier did not get a golden. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Georgia did not raise Toledo. Wait, Toledo. No, he did not actually. He's keeping it. And it looks like he has a problem now. He needs to keep on punching these men-at-arms back in their territory. And we do have more of these capsules on the way. He does have an Ethelflaed next to that city. He's getting a TK. He's getting Nihangs. He did recruit Lahore and he's getting Nihangs. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Man, the Nihangs are dangerous. Look at the 60 strength on them. He did manage to get the barracks, right? And an armory just needs an armory, man. You just get one armory and it's gonna be good. And now we are just a few moments away from getting the World Congress session, the first one up, and we're gonna need to see how this is gonna evolve here. Okay, I'm gonna go B, spectator. I'm gonna go B, preserves, and I'm gonna go B for me, spectator. Oh, I'm gonna vote down the spectator. Such a mini. Okay, it's an A. Guys, we gotta pause here. We gotta pause 2 minutes. Pausing. I guess we're gonna come back right after this pause in 2 minutes. It is what it is, bro. Oh, stretching my legs. Oh, it's so good to actually get to stretch my legs. And bam! We got the next upcoming attack from the capsules going into their opponents. We just went into the medieval era 1 turn ago, and of course we're going to need to see how the players will try to play around it using their golden age options to try to get advantages against each other and into the future. We do have the first one up over 100 science. LDK did go for the second Russian voice with 125 science and 90 culture. Aleks is on 75 and 213 culture. Wow. 213 also faith, and 204 production coming up for Jaya Varman the 7th here. SunBro is only on 57 and 63, but he is getting attacked and he's trying to withstand to all of his might over here. His opponent looks like he cannot counterattack into these Civ6, while the Civ6 do significant damage against his men-at-arms. Very problematic army to deal with. We do have CaptainMorgane also with a pen Russian voice, managed to deal a lot of damage against England, taking away a lot of his options here to expand, taking 2 cities and settled right in front of him. England is getting those traders towards Cree to get the golden and maybe get some advantages in the later part of the game. Biscuit with 52 and 66 did go for a pen Russian voice. He has 2, 4, 5, 6 cities here. And I do see there is a Cree army. Oh, never mind. He actually levied that so he can get the golden age. We got some temples coming in, theater squares coming in. The science is not that big. The culture is not that big. And Aleks next to him might actually come against him with very strong units, overpowering those Civ6 in the next part of the game. Tithub, 30 science and 67 culture, is in trouble. We do have a line of immortals coming against him. And the line of swordsman that Canada has is crumbling here. He does need to get his crossbows going. And men-at-arms, I do have to say men-at-arms would be the correct choice here. There is an American army also appearing in the borders of the city of Kandy, which can allow him to get some improvements going for those warriors. We do have LTK going for military science, discovering that nighter, and we might actually see muskets coming next against Canada. That will be a bit too tough of a unit to handle. Batoudoo is charging ahead with 89 science and 66 culture. He did choose to go for the pen Russian voice golden, which has 109 gold a turn and 176 production. Unfortunately, he didn't quite go wide as fast as possible. Now he's actually going wider, and by the looks of it, he's going for his campuses at this moment in time. Put down a lot of these city parks, and it does look like it slowed him down significantly. We're going to need to see how he's going to get back up with the extra amenities he's benefiting from those. He's at least at a happy level. Also, let's see, probably a desperation call. He will try to full kill Spain because he simply needs to, at this point, if this push fails, it's CC o'clock anyway. Yeah, Georgia needs to push. Georgia definitely needs to push. I do see him one-shotting this crossbow, by the way. We got heavy chariots coming online here. He's trying to get those knights in, I guess. James of St. George also will allow him to get tougher walls. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also, TimeToThrow with England did go for a free inquiry golden age this time. 55 science and 29 culture. Now, it does look like his capital city might just be a few turns away from being taken out. The Immortals are bearing down on him from the... with the heal advantage. We do have the Immortals actually managing to do a lot of shots against that city center, first taking out the men-at-arms in the front line and then slowly chipping away at the wall defense. It does also seem like we do have a lot more production and a lot more stats on La Stake Company, and we do need to see how America is going to try to use his advantages here in the next part of the game. Getting, oh my god, look at these men-at-arms. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 men-at-arms, 11 men-at-arms that are actually going into the seas and repositioning towards Kandy, so he can do the final damage against Canada. With his technology, he might actually get cartography as well, so he can just go directly. I don't see him actually having that option to go directly, but I guess this one is just going to go around. Now we do have foreign ministry coming up from Washington. I do see B Sheng with a great engineer. Well, that's going to be quite useless there. Tickets going up in Toledo. That city is rebelling in 15 turns, but I guess it will grow a bit faster. We got knee hangs on the battlefield here, and Georgia is trying to use them to get a few advantages against the Spanish units, beefing up his total numbers of an army. He still has Alfred to help him out with all of the other things, and I do see he did. We do have Spain with James of St. George moving into Cordoba and getting those 150 strength walls. Very important to have. I do see also England has a lot of problems with the strength of the units on the front line. He's going to need to give up the tiles in front of the city of London, and these immortals do benefit from 3 movement, especially with the general next to them. I do also see CaptainMorgane is starting to acquire a bit more science and more culture, trying to sim behind all of this, getting more of these campuses, and the intelligence agency coming up from Pasargade. We do have more builders also showing up with a new wave of immortals going towards the front line. I'm actually curious if he's gonna try to get them many times or not, but I guess not. Haboob strikes again. And I do see a lot of these immortals were forced to retreat here. They took a lot of damage from the Victorian units, from, I should say, the Canadian units from the north. And now they are repositioning towards the city of Kandy, so they can get some heals popping off. Okay. Oh my god, this I really want to see this. I really want to see what the LDK is gonna do with this gunpowder coming up in 2 turns. He's gonna get all of these men-at-arms into muskets, and this will be a bit too tough to handle for Tithub. Tithub is also trying to get shipbuilding in 1, and we do have him getting some theater squares for that extra culture, but he is only on 32 science with 66 culture. He lost his golden age, and as you can see over here, he's in a normal. Haboob is managing to get in the fight here, and it looks like it did do significant damage to the immortals. Now Canada did shoot back and took out both of those immortals on the front line. Hannibal Barca is left hanging over there in the marsh tiles. He's getting back into the city of Kandy. Now we do also have the fight raging between London and the Persia. England is putting a few swordsmen from the west side, and you can see how much damage these crossbows are taking from the immortals. They are getting 2 shot over here by these leveled up immortals. Very hard to handle. And oh my god, look at the immortal strength against this swordsman. Poor swordsman, man. 70 strength against the swordsman. Wow. I do have to point out, I think we do have CaptainMorgane managing to get printing, and he's getting an extra diplomatic point while he was building an intelligence agency. He's gonna send a spy in English territory as well. We do have to see TimeToThrow getting his own printing, but it was a bit desynced over here. He's gonna get it next turn, and that unfortunately was exactly the moment that Persia needed, so he can delete the quadrim fleet next to London, and of course take out another one of these crossbows. Now we do have a few more cities in the south here for TimeToThrow, and I don't see having visibility, or I should say Persia having visibility over this. It does look like he's gonna need to move a bit lower there. To the south, I would say. Let's see. Back on this. In the World Congress, we did have a Pound Maker actually. Oh no! Trade route sent to the chosen player or from the chosen player provide minus 4 gold. Okay. No buildings can be created in commercial hubs. Okay. I mean, that takes out a lot of the shine of Pound Maker, and Batoudoo did gain the 2 diplo points, but how does that compute? We do have Batoudoo on 99, gold at 10, TimeToThrow on 42 only, and that is a bit unfortunate. Now we do have these Kiev swords actually being kept in a line here. Cordoba got the walls up, and they started shooting alongside these men-at-arms and the crossbows. These Kiev swords are now actually needing to reposition. We got some Nihangs on the front line there trying to do some defense, and I don't think actually Georgia can push towards Cordoba anymore. It looks like Spain did manage to stabilize the battlefield on his eastern border, while I'm pretty sure Khmer is gonna need to actually get the next attack going. Khmer Aleks still has a focus in his mind. Man, Mogadishu was the one that got away, and now Aleks is prepared with the general. He has the dome race. He has the horses. He's gonna need to take down that city for his actions. Ife, hello there, ma'am, and good evening. And we got Batoudoo calling it out. It's a GG, boys. Oh my God, you came exactly at the end, Ife. I'm sorry. I of course, thank you so much for joining. Unfortunately, the game ended, and we do have Last Stake Company getting another point on their belt in this CWC wildcard. They're getting a bit higher over there in the points. We're going to need to hear them out to see what they have to say about what happened over here in the game and how they could have done better. Of course, they are both French teams, so they will talk between each other quite a bit in French. And we're going to need to see if they're gonna answer some of our questions. Amazing performance coming up from CaptainMorgane, going against two of his opponents. America put these muskets right in the face of Canada. LDK also using that ability to get the free units against his opponent here. And I gotta say, TimeToThrow kind of poked the bear there. Kind of poked the bear. I guess back to my own CV. Yeah, oh, share pictures. Share pictures in my Discord, please. Persia MVP indeed. Let me actually move on the channel here and see if they can join. And let me actually take a look at the edit channel permissions to see if all of the teams have the permissions on. Wait. Let me see. What is this? What is this? Oh my God, guys! Today I actually, I don't know how that. I bite my tongue. Steak. Okay, there we go. Now it should be fine. Wow, what a performance. So much culture on Khmer, so much science on LDK at this point in the game. Batoudoo was trying to get in, but unfortunately, not enough, man, not enough. I do have to say he took his good old time to actually improve all of his bonuses there. It is what it is. Just waiting for the players to see if they are joining or not. Are they going for another channel or what? Oh, I see.
Enfin, il y a aussi un autre truc, bref. En vrai, j'ai préféré prendre la... Mais là, t'as pas garde de religion, c'est ça qui m'aide.
Oh, GG well played.
Religion, je suis un peu con.
Ah, j'ai garde de religion et imprimerie et j'ai mon spike qui part dans 2 tours chez toi, donc en vrai, c'est pour ça que j'étais plutôt serein. Et en plus, bah, j'ai eu des lingers des murs, je sais pas si t'as vu.
Ouais, j'ai vu ça.
La première game, vous avez remap, mais c'était pornographique, hein, je pense. Je pense que c'était vraiment très auto-win pour nous la première. Genre,
on le sait, non, mais on le sait au positionnement.
positions.
Ah non, c'est pas ça. On a Gobustan, on a 2 bats, on avait une relique ou pas? Je crois qu'on a une relique. Je sais plus.
Non, vous avez pas de relique.
Pas de relique. On a genre Gobustan Zangzi, B2.
Non mais franchement, regarde nos spawns sur la première.
Mais nos spawns sont horribles. En fait, il n'y a aucun monde où on remap pas à ça. Hein.
Mais là, la map était correcte, hein. Genre c'était.
Le problème, elle est pas correcte parce que il y a juste un perche au milieu de 3 mecs, quoi. C'est un avantage indéniable.
Après, pour le coup,
c'est sûr, mais après c'est aussi votre draft qui fait que vous avez genre c'est dur. Parce que par exemple quand vous avez piqué Tamar, tu vois.
Non,
il y a pas de bias.
Non, j'ai pas dit qu'il y avait de bias. J'ai dit que mais le Canada a un bias toundra, donc il est forcément aux extrémités et Time a un bias un peu sur le côté aussi, tu vois. Donc en vrai ça fait qu'il y a 2 joueurs au milieu de la map normalement.
Ouais, sauf que notre gars sur le côté ou au milieu.
Bon, attends, j'ai pas rien.
Have a good evening, Marco Diabolo.
Ouais, pareil,
c'est pas la draft
aussi, c'est pas spawn.
Bon, y a pas que la map qui fait ça, hein, oui, c'est...
Non.
Mais franchement, quand tu veux, j'échange avec l'Espagne, mon spawn.
Et moi j'étais vachement étonné de votre pick Tamar parce qu'en vrai on était en mode Tamar on va vraiment la tanker. On était en mode voilà, il a pas sa religion, je pense déjà ça fait mal. Et le truc c'est que Tamar les 4 jours, bah on a Espagne, je pense.
Qui a pas sa religion d'ailleurs?
Et moi qui tank bien.
C'est
le Khmer qui l'a pris.
C'est le Khmer.
Et c'est trophée deny en early.
Après là en plus, je regarde là à la fin, j'ai des MD web sur ma ville du front.
I gotta ask something.
Le nom.
I really gotta ask something. Hello there, sirs. I really want to ask something. Would you have attacked England if he didn't attack you first?
Yes, because he didn't get a general, so
okay.
I go on him and not on.
Okay, because it felt like you just got enraged over there. Oh, you come at me with horses. I will teach you how it is done.
And we know that he's a gold maker, then it's always worth it to go for him.
Yeah. Yeah, how come Tamar is coming up more in the choices of the players? How do you feel with it?
It's Biscuit. It's
Comment
just
tu te
his
sens avec
pick.
le pic? Comment tu te sens avec le pic et pourquoi genre vous avez pris ce pic là finalement?
I love it.
You love
Just,
it, okay?
that.
Okay.
Just my pick.
I mean, the capsules are amazing, yeah, but they did take away PayPal primacy for you.
No time to projeter.
To project.
Project.
I'm looking at the first map. It's unplayable for us. Hopefully we remap this. You have 80% of the map, and
Ce que
we
j'ai
are
dit, hein.
fourth on one continent.
Yeah. Yeah, the first map, I mean, you did well just remapping it because it was very bad. Now Cree had a very good spawn this time around. I'm a bit surprised you didn't try to max out your bonuses on your capital there. You didn't switch, for example, the fertile, and you took your time to improve the ships.
All the ship is on the cap. Just
Yeah.
the
Fours.
just
on
the
the
fox, but yeah, just the fox. I forget the fox, but
Okay.
but all the ship is on the cap. I have a good spawn. J'ai un Rorema. I have a Rorema in B2.
Yeah.
It's up a lot, but
You didn't feel it was
I'm
too
here
hard.
because I have to prod 4 calf to kill Ayutea fast. If I didn't do that, I think Lincoln
Go to space.
was god, more god than encore plus. Enfin, il est bien meilleur que ce qu'il est encore là. Déjà qu'il est déjà trop bien dans sa game. Hein. Je suis obligé d'aller tuer Ayutea et peut-être dans un shot je tue dans 10 bars. Je me dis bon, c'est 4 caves, ça sera rentable si je tue au moins une des deux. Hein. Je pense que si je le fais pas, ouais, c'est GG direct. Hein.
Well, this was quite a game, guys. I don't know how fast Khmer got to that culture. Honestly, I was watching the words and then poof, Khmer just 200 culture a turn there. And I was like, okay, what happened here?
It's Khmer.
Yeah, it seems like Mogadishu got the best of you there. So it was a bit too tough.
Biscuit, tu penses pas que t'avais un timing pour aller sur le Khmer?
J'ai hésité, mais lui il avait le général et pas toi. Donc je me suis dit que c'était le moment. Et peut-être que si tu l'avais pas eu, il y avait peut-être un truc.
J'ai grid, mais en fait j'aurais pu l'avoir un tour plus tôt, mais j'ai vu que j'étais devant toi au lobby, du coup je l'ai pas.
Moi aussi j'aurais pu l'avoir un tour plus tôt.
Ouais.
J'aurais dû l'acheter à la fois. Sauf que j'avais acheté des battes pour chop, je me suis dit que c'était une meilleure idée, mais en fait c'est pas du tout.
J'ai vu que t'avais pas la fois pour l'acheter et que j'étais devant toi au lobby, sinon je pense que c'était plus tôt.
Ah t'as vu, il manquait 10 de fois.
Hein. Ouais, ok. Ah ouais, seulement 10?
Ouais.
T'avais quoi? T'avais un oracle, un truc genre?
Non. Juste que mon projet venait de finir, donc il me fallait 300 de fois, j'avais 290, un truc comme ça.
Ouais, après je pense que, je sais pas si tu passes, hein. Ouais, je pense pas non plus.
Je pense que dans le général, si. J'avance beaucoup plus vite. Bon, Abou il t'aide un peu aussi.
Ah oui, c'est fort. Hein.
Et j'aurais pu claquer le trébuchet.
Alors on a un gros contrôle sur les serveurs. Moi c'est pour ça que j'aurais fait. Dans la game, vous l'avez pas ressenti, mais genre que sur les ingénieurs, les scientifiques. En fait, je l'ai très vite, je leur ai dit faites des projets parce que vous allez avoir. Je vais pouvoir vous laisser des choses et tout. Et tu vois, il y a eu je crois que SunBro il a fait un projet pour les ingénieurs, il a eu les murs, il a fait un projet pour les scientifiques, il a eu Abou. Et en vrai c'est con, mais toi, dans un fait ça fait la diff. Hein.
Bah ouais, Abou c'est trop fort, hein, genre. Quand tu donnes 35 PV sur un homme d'armes qui doit triple slam pour le tuer, bon. Ça existe pas quoi, enfin. Genre là en vrai il peut pas passer, hein. Genre, en fait le seul moyen qu'il peut passer c'est parce qu'il a un 2 étoiles. En vrai le 2 étoiles il fait quand même une bonne petite diff quand même.
De toute façon, enfin, sans la perse, c'est déjà plus simple. Et puis,
Bah après, oui. Enfin,
nos
après,
plans sont quand même pas ouf.
Perse, c'est broken. Hein.
Oui.
Je suis sûr que le timing à thème, il est vraiment trop dur à défendre.
But we didn't expect Victoria first pick, to be honest.
Ouais. Je pense que c'est une bonne cible, mais.
Vas-y, fini.
I think if I'm free sim, it's unbelievable how hard it's
Yeah,
snowball.
of course.
Yeah.
If you swap with if I'm as free sim as LDK, I think I got the same stats and
Yeah,
just go to
Age of
space too
Steam is
fast.
amazing. But that's what happens with Age of Steam, right? When it's next to a war civilization,
Yes.
it's very hard.
It's like that.
Yeah.
We gamble our draft and we lose.
Well, nice try.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Awesome. And did you expect or do you wanted to contest Lincoln or not?
We wanted
J'hésitais.
Lincoln, yeah.
Entre ça et Tamar.
Après, on l'a
Ouais,
piqué.
Alors du coup on a piqué
Ouais.
avant, mais...
Bah,
Ouais, je
si,
pense-
si
je
vous
sais
le
pas,
piquez pas à ce moment-là, on le
Il y avait
piquait,
des chances que ce soit pris.
Ouais, mais je pense aussi que c'est fort. Hein.
Bon, là, on l'a pas vraiment vu en vrai dans la game.
Bah, tu es
Je
quand même
pense
big
que c'est
stat,
encore
mec.
plus
Hein.
fort quand t'es.
Ouais,
bah, je
alors
pense
rien
qu'on
que
peut
les
pas quand t'es en
stats,
fond avec.
la pression que
Mec,
tu mets
t'es-
sur les...
Les
Ouais,
Economies,
j'ai
c'est
un
la sortie
gros
tôt, quand
spawn,
même.
hein, j'ai un Kelly, j'ai une ville,
Ah,
beaucoup
c'est un
de gros
Kelly,
campus.
Ouais, il a un kill qui a pété en
Bon,
plus.
il est pas insane non plus.
Il arrête, gros. Ta stèle sont de 6-2 et tu me dis qu'il est pas insane.
Non, mais là maintenant, mais quand j'ai
Oui,
settle,
t'es
c'était
beau,
une
oui.
5-0, il y avait des 5-1.
Waouh,
je
excuse-moi, c'est kill 5-0. Putain,
j'ai
putain,
pas acheté les
non.
caves.
Je le prends tous les jours, hein.
Les gars, ça
Ouais,
coûte
mais quand tu
15
prends en
euros, quoi.
activité, c'est pas aussi insane que ça. hein.
Non mais
C'est
je suis d'accord, il y a mieux, mais bon, ça reste...
C'est mieux
toujours
que d'aller sur
c'est
2-0, je te confirme, oui.
Bon, le Rorema c'est cool, mais il y avait pas beaucoup de cases très bien. Il y avait 2 cases qui étaient incroyables, et puis c'est tout quoi.
Vous voulez faire un petit débrief, moi je vais devoir bouger rapidement. Je me lève.
Ouais, bien sûr, bien sûr. I think we just go.
500 de cast, Michael.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
have a good
Yes.
evening, bonne soirée. GG,
Yes,
well played.
you too.
Thank you. So there we heard that from both teams on what they have done over here. Have you read? I'm not sure what I should have read. Oh, you mean about the Black Sad Avatar Internet? I have no idea what it is, so I just ignored it. I'm sorry. I need to be taught what it is, or I guess I need to take a look what it is. Tomorrow we're gonna have a game between ULC and TVMT. The first game was won by ULC yesterday, and we're gonna see tomorrow what they're gonna come up in the best of 3 cities in the playoffs. The game is starting at 1800 GMT, and you can actually take a look at the messages over there on my Discord, so you can be aware of what's going on in the community. We do have an upcoming games channel that gives a readout on each week with the games started up on OnSpotTV streams. You're always going to have the next stream and the next stream. I'm still waiting for quite a few of those games to be scheduled, and we do need to see what's going to happen on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now I know about the game on Friday. I do need to take a look at the schedules over there. It's a graphic novel. Thank you so much. Also, hi Nick Dave, thank you so much for joining us, and I do hope you had a wonderful time with us. Have a good evening, Ife, and I hope we're gonna see each other in the next stream tomorrow, 1830 GMT. Have a good evening, everybody, and remember, have some fun with some Civilization 6 gaming. Bye bye bye. Oh, last thing, if you're coming up from YouTube, don't forget to throw this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and of course subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you want to say anything, or leave me a message. I do hope you enjoyed the content as much as you would like to join me on the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV. Bye bye bye.